going on, everybody? Fifth Quarter Tailgate. I'm Scott. How's everybody's weekend? Ready for the Friday? I'm ready for Friday. It's almost Saturday, depending on where you live. But still Friday for me. So we're gonna hang out for a little while. Talk about what whiskeys you take to a tailgate. It is football season is just around the corner. Preseason started already, but nobody gives a shit about that. So, I think Aaron Rodgers did some things for some team in green, but it's not Green Bay. But anyway, let's see who's here. We got Five Fingers coming in early. High five, Five Fingers. The one and the only Emily. How you doing, Emily? Hit that like, everybody, if you haven't already. Appreciate it. We got Baller Lee. Cheers. How you doing, Lee? What are you guys sipping on? Cheers, Brian. How you doing? Eric Isaacson in the house. Cheers, Eric. Good to see you. We've got Tommy D coming in hot with he knows that the Packers play the Bears on September 10th. It's coming soon. Can't wait to have yet another quarterback own you. Tommy D. We all know that's coming. Cheers, Packer fan. Cheers, cheers. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the StreamYard link for anybody who wants to come in. We're just going to hang out today. What's up, Jerry Black? Let's see here. Let's see if that worked. Hey, it did. And I will pin it to the top. So anybody who wants to come on, the StreamYard link is pinned to the top. Cheers, Jerry. How you doing? Sipping on some E.H. Taylor's. Small batch or single barrel? Looks like single barrel would be SIN, right? Either way, good stuff. We got somebody coming in, fixing his awesome beard, but here we go. Gotcha.
See, everybody's worried when I shaved it, but it's been a month. It's already back.
Yeah, you're back. We got Santa back. It's fine. It's we're good. How you doing, Brian?
My part-time gig at the mall.
Yeah. having small children sit on your lap? No.
I avoid small children and children that aren't mine altogether.
Well, probably a good idea. What do we got here? Garrison Brothers
Guadalupe. The Guadalupe.
There you go. Zamboot in the house. Hey, Zamboot. Cheers.
Ooh. That's very Texas.
Texas-y. Garrison Brothers. Garrison Brothers is probably one of the ones.
I've never had any Garrison Brothers.
Well, it's Texas. It comes.
It smells it.
Yeah. It says "Welcome to Texas" real quick. Let's see here. Whose channel were we talking about hockey on earlier? I was on somebody's channel.
Drift and Drams running Marty.
Oh yeah, it was Marty's, but different. Yeah, I had to come in with the little soccer escapades.
Yeah, my wife was watching next. She goes, "Was that directed at you?" And I'm like, "Yep."
Yep.
Fucker.
I saw you in chat. I was like, "Oh, here we go. Let's go." All right. Oh man.
That's right. Like I said there, one day you'll grow up, you'll become a man in like a man's game.
No, I really don't have anything against hockey. I just like
I
giving
know
you
you
shit.
just fuck with. I know.
I just like giving you shit, but
Cheers, Jerry.
I like. It's one of those things where I have to be there. Like I have to be in watching a game, or
Well,
else
yeah, that's how I watch baseball. I can't watch
yeah,
baseball on TV.
I can't.
It's
Yeah, like
boring as
we've
shit.
got
So
a.
I get it.
Yeah, we
Eh,
we've got like a pretty. I mean, a decent like 18 to 21 club here that you know they're pretty good. We've
Yeah.
had some
Yeah, you got a couple of NHLers come out of there.
yeah players go to NHL and D1 hockey, and so they went on to
Okay.
yeah a couple of them.
Yep.
Anyway. Oh,
No, I
so what
get
am I
it.
going to
People
drink?
that don't play the game, like it's hard to watch if you don't know what's happening, what's not in, and that's why it sucks on TV because the camera guy is watching the puck, and he's only
Yeah,
watching the puck, and there's
yeah.
a whole other game going on
Mm,
around outside of the puck.
a lot of strategy going on around. Yeah,
Yep.
gotcha. Well,
See, that's
someday
why when I go to
maybe
games, I
someday
sit
I'll get to
above
go to a game
concourse
with you.
to see. I sit above concourse because sitting on the glass is fun, but you lose. You can't see
You
shit.
don't
So
see
I
half the
sit up.
game. Yeah,
Nope. I sit way up.
yeah. I usually either like whatever one low one row or level up, so you
Yep.
can actually see everything.
Yep. Sit level
Uh,
with. There's a reason the press box is so high.
you gotta be able to see
Yep.
all the ice. All right. So the theme tonight is what best whiskeys for tailgating. It really goes for any sport, not just football. I mean, uh, I was gonna say my. Do you have a? Do you like to tailgate before games, or do you like? Or
I don't
you're going
ever
to the
really.
game? Like,
No, like I mean, hockey. It's not really a tailgating sport.
yeah, I could see that.
It's foot. That's football. Like even baseball. Like is
You
not
could
really.
tailgate during baseball. Yeah, depends.
I mean, yeah. There's a couple people here at my local place, which is a low A ball, that tailgate in the parking lot all the time. But
Yeah. Cheers, Mark.
hey, Mark.
Yeah, it is a primarily a football thing, but I've tailgated at
I've tailgated at like Jimmy Buffett concert,
yeah a concert thing. Yeah, I don't know,
NASCAR races.
but the thing I do like at the beginning, like during like beforehand, like the before, because like with hockey or with football, you have the before, then you have halftime, you leave and you go outside, and at
Mm.
least around here still, I think they're kind of cracking down on that leaving, but
Uh,
um, I I always go for the low proof stuff, so I'm not like I don't like to get super hammered during a game, but enough to get a buzz. So like my first like I usually go with like a either like a 90 to 100 proof. So I kind of just pulled out the Elijah Craig small batch. Isn't
oh
actually a
yeah.
pick, but you could just go with the regular. Buy a big old bottle of that, the 175s, and pass that around to everybody. You know. Um, Mo- Mojo said he went the other direction. He poured a 137 JD barrel proof rye. Hey, that works too. I mean,
That'll get you there.
so I'm gonna start out with a little bit of that, and then damn, in my way. That thing's in my way. I gotta figure out something else about that. It's in my way when I'm trying to pour.
Ah.
Oh, that was a smidge more
Cheers,
than I was.
Mojo.
Here's
Hey,
what else?
Mojo, are you going to the Mash and Journey meetup at Sagamore?
I don't know. He's up in that area, isn't he? He's
He's in
Pennsylvania area.
I believe.
Yeah, he could drive there. He might be on the other side of Pennsylvania, so it might be a good day's drive.
Oh, the
but
Pittsburgh side.
yeah. forgot how good this pick was. This is it's Bourbonite's like one of the first ones they ever did to release to like Patreon.
Ah, gotcha.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, he must be over that way.
Yeah, it's 7 hours. He's got to be that way. Not planning it because he went pores. Yeah.
Nope, just asking because I'm going. So I was trying to figure out who's going to be there that I know, or at least know their name.
Yeah. I don't think Cheech is going now. I think he.
No, he said he's not going. I know Jeff and Darrell are going to be there. Of course, 21090.
Yeah.
Dusty Dan, Eric Dismarer.
Got newly married OH in the house. Cheers, OH. Congrats on the nuptials.
Hey, OH, are you going to Sagamore? Oh.
I hear Maryland's a nice honeymoon.
Oh, Mojo's near Pittsburgh, so yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
I was close that way on Wednesday. My
Really?
parents live in Western Maryland and Oakland, Maryland, so
Yeah.
the TV stations they get is Pittsburgh.
There you go.
All right, OH will be there.
You're gonna be there. OH will be there. Get some crabs. Crabs in Maryland. Not that
I
kind
get
of crabs.
crabs. There's a
You
crab
like
guy
crab?
just in my town. Pretty good. Yeah, I used to do a crab shrimp feast at my house
Ooh.
every year. Yeah.
There you go.
I haven't done it since, the C word hit and shut everything down. I haven't redone it.
Dear Scott Moody. The other thing I like about just taking like regular Elijah Craig to a tailgate, beginning of the tailgate, is I'm not mad if like somebody pours it into Coke. Because it's what, $30 around here, I think.
Yeah, it's a good
If
little.
that. So.
Yeah, it's not a.
The old Cumberland
what
Gap
with
area
that?
is nice.
Oh yeah.
Or in Mojo. Is that where you were?
It's a little ways.
Oh wait.
Oakland, Deep Creek Lake Wisp Ski Resort.
There you go. I was looking at maybe going down to. I'm only about 3 hours away from the Halliday distillery, the Ben Halliday distillery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting, seeing if I can't get a tour, or I'll head down there for a tour. They do tours on the weekends, and like I said, it's on this side of Kansas City, so it's maybe 2.5 hours for me. So
Okay.
that might be kind of cool. I've seen pictures of their distillery, and it's really nice. If you're a frat boy, Lee, that's when you're getting absolutely shitty. I don't get shitty at a tailgate. You see that guy that's walking down the stairs and he's like falling over his ass. Don't be that guy. Like at the stadium. No, nobody likes that guy.
I saw a bunch of those at the NASCAR race a couple weekends ago.
I bet.
Jesus. And now that weed's legal in Virginia,
All
walking
right,
through the
OH,
parking
we'll be
lot
here
is
for a while.
Woof.
Yeah, it's like you pay, hundreds of dollars to go to these games sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like you just, all you want to do is get drunk off your ass and probably not remember where you've been for the last 4 hours.
Dude,
I don't get the
so
point
at
of
the
that.
race, it was so damn hot. I didn't have any alcohol to drink. I was pounding fucking water.
Yeah. Lee says, I'm old, just saying, though I probably would. Well, I mean, it's all about moderation. I mean, I'm not talking like get a good get a good buzz going into the stadium because it's got to last you till halftime. So, yeah, yeah. You know, you get your buzz going until halftime, and then you kind of you lift it up at half. You know, go back out, and drink some more. That's right. You got to maintain the buzz. Don't peak too soon.
Only remember the first quarter.
Man, at the Husker games, I sit in front of basically the student section. Yeah, those guys don't know how to hold their liquor. I'm like, you fucking like I always yell at amateurs as they're walking down. I'm like, fucking amateurs.
No. Yeah,
'Cause it's just like,
my ex-wife went to UVA. So I went to a bunch of UVA football games when I was dating her before we got married. And
yeah,
sat in the student section because she got the $10 ticket or whatever.
Yeah, student tickets, yeah.
Those and I was a lot older at that time than they were. It was a sloppy mess.
Yeah. Cop you came out a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that was before I was ever long.
Previous cop, you weren't there yet.
It was just common sense me came
But
out.
after you left that game, you're like, damn it, I gotta be a cop so I can, fuck this. I gotta get rid of these fools. Teach these fools a lesson. Oh man, good times. Let's see here. We got Baller in the background. We'll bring him on. How you doing?
What's happening, guys?
What's up, Lee? How you doing?
Hey, Lee.
I'm good. I'm just saying, like, the whole point of a tailgate is to get absolutely blasted, especially when your football team's shitty.
I mean, you do have to get a good buzz going in. Like if your team's that bad, like, I mean, if you're, you should be buzzed by the time you get into the game.
So I'm from Connecticut originally, so I'm a UConn fan, and we got absolutely fucking hammered at those games because they can't play football.
Yeah. Cheers, Darrell. How you doing?
Hey, Drew. I'm drinking Garrison Brothers Guadalupe, Darrell.
I'm not gonna lie. Being from Nebraska, like I've had to go into some games not sober. So I get it. Yeah, we're not good either. This year's our year, right? What are you drinking, Brian? Oh, you got that.
The Guadalupe Brothers from Garrison Brothers. Not half bad.
Not bad.
It's definitely better than any Balcones I've had.
Huh? What do you know about Garrison Brothers, Lee?
It's garbage.
Garbage. Okay. Wow.
Texas has a weird profile, and I just can't get past it.
Yeah. Have you ever had Still Austin though? Because
I have, and I get that same profile.
Really?
Yeah.
For some reason, the cast strength one, I don't get it as much.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I had a sample of the cast strength. I didn't get the funk on it, but
yeah,
that's the funk.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, I give everything a fair shot when I'm trying it. Over and over again, I'll try it, different variation, pick,
sure.
Whatever, but it just doesn't work out for me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
There you go. Scott Moody has the tailgate plan.
Yeah. Two 34-ounce beers and a flask of liquor before halftime, then sober up before the walk back to the car.
And then you go to the bar.
Yeah, you go to the car.
And then you call the Uber.
Get absolutely blasted again.
Yeah.
Well, you're at halftime, so you get blasted again, and then you go back in. You know? No. I do not condone excess drinking on Fifth Quarter Tailgate.
There's Ubers for that reason.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got to be responsible.
Yep.
You got Darrell saying I've got a killer Nancy Fraley still awesome pick. May or may not be a third into it in the last couple days. Yeah. I don't know if it's not a still or it's not a Nancy Fraley pick, but I did a pick with the Barrels for Hope guys, and they one of them that we picked, the one that we picked, it definitely I guarantee it would be a Nancy Fraley approved bottle because it was pretty good. We got John Cloud in the house. How you doing, John? Cheers.
John.
See, they don't allow drinking in our stadium, the college stadium.
Oh.
Which is kind of sucks.
That does, yeah. At UW, you can tailgate, and then you can buy beer inside the stadium, but it's like $20 for a solo cup of beer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So there's no point, right?
Yeah. Our basketball arena, because it's off campus, you can. I think volleyball, but football is on campus, so they don't allow any alcohol sales on campus, which is stupid.
But you can drink in the parking lot, but you can't drink. That just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't know if you can legally drink in the parking lot, but you're doing it. Let's go there.
Hey, Tater Don.
Hey, Tater Don. John Cloud says, speaking of Nancy, Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend was in Cincinnati this week. Didn't get one. I don't think I've ever seen one of those drop here that wasn't like
I never seen that.
an allocated.
I do have a sample
I've gotten
of that
samples
from
from
Simone
people,
Barkey
but
too.
yeah.
Batch 131.
Okay.
It's a good batch. The problem is that price spike that just happened with it is just crazy. It's around $300 now out here at least. It used to be like $215 maybe. So
Yeah.
I don't even think.
Oh
they
boy,
come to
he's got the
Virginia.
Suns out, guns out, everybody. He's ready.
T-Rob.
Cheers, guys.
Uh-oh. I think you're muted, T-Rob, maybe.
I think he's off.
Can you hear me?
His sound and
Now I can
video
hear
are
you.
off. Your Wi-Fi is fucking with you.
Your Wi-Fi's a little from 1999, but
Okay. It's because of Spectrum.
Little
well,
AOL
yeah.
chat.
Let me jump out. I'll be right back.
All right, no worries. Yeah, sometimes you just got to reset that router, especially if it's Spectrum. They're awful. We had them for a lot of years, and finally I got fiber and said, screw that.
Yeah, I got Verizon.
Let's see here.
Verizon Internet, YouTube, and Roku is my TV.
Yeah, John Cloud says it's 200 here.
Whew.
Mojo says 220 now. Man.
The
Was
only
getting them for
Joseph Magnus
170.
is there? What is it? The triple cast, I believe.
yeah, the regular Magnus.
Yeah, is that any
yeah,
good?
Yeah, for sure.
It's okay. It's really sweet.
There you go.
And sometimes that's a little off-putting.
That's the only one I ever see here.
But that's like $100 for that bottle, and you're not really knowing what you're going to get out of it.
Yeah, if it's going to be good or
that's
not.
why I've never bought it.
Yeah. There are many more bottles that are around $100 that I know what they taste like, and I will buy them probably over that one.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
I know what I'm getting. Even with like a Rebel 10 or
See, Rebel 10 is $55.99 here.
I don't like you for that. That's not nice. Like,
So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like different
Yeah.
states vary on pricing. So
that's crazy.
because
See,
we're
it's-
not
yeah, it's-
we're not a state controlled, so we can buy items in. So say Southern Glaciers Wine and Spirits, a big distributor.
Yeah.
So if we order like 2 pallets worth of stuff, the cost drops so low that it's below what everybody else is getting it for.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even after the markup, it's still way cheaper. Like Russell's
That's
13 was $92.99. So it's 114 after our shit taxes, but still
you got to deal with all those taxes, but
it's 150 everywhere else though.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm paying like 120. So yeah,
Yeah.
See, I never see any of that shit.
that's when I see it. I'll pay 120 for it.
We're under
How
state
you doing,
control here,
T-Rob?
and the board on the ABC is all former politicians. So
I'm doing pretty good. Just
Pretty good.
hanging out.
Got anything poured?
Yeah, I got a little redemption 9-year. I just poured.
There you go.
I was gonna drink a little higher proof stuff tonight. Since it is Friday night, yeah, kind of celebrate
Friday
weekend.
night.
That's it. Luckily, I didn't have to work today. I was kind of lazy. I love having Fridays off. What's up, Mojo?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Well, Brian, I'm
Mojo says
coming.
better off
I'm not
trying
going to stay
Murray
at that
Hill.
one place, but I got a room. So
oh, you did? Okay, yeah. Because like shit, I told you. I found out we got a bed. You can stay with us.
I found a place. It's only like 2 miles away from there. So
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
no, and it's about $100 cheaper. So
I probably would pay $200, questionable neighborhood or not, for Joseph Magnus cigar blend.
in a questionable neighborhood.
I'm getting in and
You know,
out,
and
though.
that's some of the things that you wouldn't expect to find in a liquor store in a questionable neighborhood would be a cigar batch. You know,
See, that's where they are though, like because nobody can afford it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Well, see, in Virginia, like my best store is the one that serves Fredericksburg, where all the restaurants go to.
Mhm.
In Warrenton, where all the restaurants, those two stores have the most selection, best selection.
cheers,
Yeah.
Lil. How you doing,
Cheers,
Lil?
Lil.
And we still get, shit.
Yeah.
But out of all of it, those two best selections for me.
The problem with that here is the one guy that gets all the allocated stuff marks it up and only sells to certain people, and you got to get on.
Yeah, see, that's
buy,
a double-edged sword, though.
exactly.
ABC, I get shit. If I get it, if I ever find it or win the lottery, then it's a great price. But I don't
That's
see
right.
it. So
Yeah.
is it worth it not seeing it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
No. Well, and the bad thing here is there's a lot of old money in this town. So, they don't think nothing about going and spending, almost secondary out of straight out of the liquor store, it ain't nothing for them.
The one
I
thing
do
I
pop
like
over to
about
Maryland
being,
every
like
once in a while.
Yeah. When you're living off of great granddaddy's money.
The thing I like about being in a university town is there's a lot of professors and they all think they need to drink scotch, so they don't touch the bourbon.
There you go. So that's the bad thing down here. Everybody around here drinks bourbon.
Yeah, they all
If they're
go
drinking
for
brown
the
liquor.
high-end scotch, and I'm like, you go ahead.
There
Problem
you go.
is,
Knock
though,
yourself
that
out.
there's way more scotch selection here now than there is bourbon. So
Exactly. Yeah. They kind of shifted the
they
demographic
buy
there.
what they can sell. But
Yeah, that's like the liquor store I go to. Tell you, they've got 1, 2 full shelves that are like 20 feet long
yeah,
with nothing but bourbon. And then
There
they
you
got
go.
one shelf that's like 15 feet long or set of shelves, and they got Scotch and Irish all together on that shelf, or that wall.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
We've got one store that they go all in on the bourbon. That's where
Yeah,
most of us all go.
there you go.
But problem is, when they're selling OGD 114 for $55, you don't
What?
really want to stay.
What?
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Oh yeah, it's a little inflated because
Yeah,
they're
I bought
like the
a-
only ones that buy it, so they know
Buy
that they can.
yeah. Yeah, I think I bought a bottle like a month ago. I think I paid $28 for it.
Yeah, I can get it online get it online and have it shipped for me cheaper.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for $45. I mean, I'm still
There you
paying
go.
$45, but it's better than $55.
Exactly, Mojo. All three of them. Nepotism, cronyism.
Mhm. The whole alcohol system needs to be revamped.
They do, man. And that's just like so here the state controls it, but they farm out the distribution to a private company.
Yeah.
So there's a private company that does all the distribution. And I know somebody's greasing them palms because certain stores get it in different places, and the majority of the stores don't.
Yeah.
And so there's got to be some kickbacks or something going on there.
Well, I told you about the last 2 weeks ago here. They did a test to test the system,
Right.
and they weren't supposed to send out the email to the citizens. It was only supposed to go to the store, and
Yeah.
they put bottles on the shelf, and they took bottles out of people's hands that were in line buying bottles.
There you go.
After they witnessed other people buying the bottle, and they said, "Oh, we can't sell that," and I was like, "Yeah, I'd be like, oh, it hit the floor. Fuck you."
Exactly.
No, you're not really. Now you're really not selling it.
Now
You're gonna need to call a deputy because I'm about to fuck your shit up.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry, but like,
yeah,
if it's on the shelves, it's being sold.
Yeah, that's
Now
standard retail practice.
yeah. That's the one thing that
Even at the
store
wrong
that
price. I worked in retail. Shit was marked wrong. They found it. You won that day. There you go.
You got to honor the price on it. Exactly.
Yep.
I remember when I was
What's up, Tully?
when I was in college, I was wanting to put some new speakers in my car, and I picked out the speakers that I want, and I was trying to save my money, because they were going to be about $80 or $90, which back in the '80s was a bunch of money. And so I just happened to be at Kmart one day over there in the automotive section, and they had the identical speakers that I was looking for, and they had a mark for $59. And I said, this can't be right. And I mean, they were brand new. They weren't the years left over, the old model. They were the newest model.
Mm-hmm.
And I took them up there to the woman. I said, could you check this price for me? And she looked in her book. She said, yeah, that's right. $58.99. I said, sold.
Buy it.
I said, let me know if you get any more.
So T-Rob, you done a lot of tailgating back in your day?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was in college,
Oh yeah.
Especially my freshman year when I went to Alabama, we were big time
Alabama does it
tailgaters.
on a different level. Like they're
Yeah.
they're bringing out that like 100-foot friggin' spit barbecues and
Oh. It's funny, back in the day, back when I was going to Alabama, we had one of the smaller stadiums. Our stadium only held like 52,000. It was just one bowl. It didn't have an upper deck or anything.
Oh, okay.
And now they've got, the new stadium that holds like 102. And
Yeah.
but and back then there was a big, so where the stadium, the old stadium was, the sorority row was right beside that. So if you went down the end of sorority row and took a right, the stadium was right there. So on mornings when we had games, especially like 12 o'clock games or 1 o'clock games,
Yep.
you just go down sorority row and there would be just all kind of stuff going on. They had tents set up, food and drinks, and man, you just go from one house to the next, man. Just make your way down the street, and then I had friends that went to Carolina and Clemson, and I went to a bunch of games with them. Tailgating and out of state or out of town games and stuff. Clemson has a big tailgate. South Carolina has a big tailgate scene, but it's weird because where their stadium's located, on one side of the stadium they've got the fairgrounds where they have the state fair every year, which they use as a parking lot during football games. So that'll fill up, and that's kind of your more redneck people,
Yeah.
kind of NASCAR crowd or tailgating over in that area. And then on the other side of the stadium, you've got the state farmers market, which has like 3 or 4 rows of buildings, and they've got garage doors that open up. They've got tables everywhere. And on the days they have home games, they close the farmers market, and people rent those stalls out, to tailgate in. And you go over there, man, and it's like a catered lunch. There's just all kind of stuff going on over there. But it's such a dichotomy at that one place between the people at the farmers market and the people at the fairgrounds. It's kind of like at the NASCAR. You got the people that are inside, and you got the people that are outside.
Let's see if I can share this photo.
Yeah, the people outside never know who won the race till they get the newspaper the next morning.
So like our stadium is like in what they consider downtown Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's bars and stuff around there, but there's not a whole lot. Like there's parking garages, but they won't let you tailgate in the parking garages. So there's like a neighborhood just like maybe a mile or two down the road, and that's where like a lot of people go. Like people will open their houses and their backyards and just say you can tailgate where
Exactly.
Well, let me see if I can.
That's the biggest thing about like Alabama and Clemson. They're in town, but where the college is and the football stadium, there's no bars or something where you can just walk a couple blocks. Everything is either campus or residential area right off of it.
Let's see if I can.
White claw for everyone.
It's bigger.
Oh, that's funny, Lil.
Yeah, cornholes and white claw.
Oh my God.
Hey, there ain't no laws when you're drinking claws. Okay,
No.
that's right.
Hey, when we used to have parties in our dorm on Saturday morning when we had a home game, we'd start partying at 9 a.m. and they do I lived in a 6-story dormitory, and we had a rooftop, and we go up on the roof, and you had like a bar set up, and you had like those big juice dispensers like they have in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
And one would have Bloody Marys and the other one would have screwdrivers. and that's how we started the morning.
So this is a friend of mine's backyard for one of the tailgates.
Whoa. Wow.
He got shut down.
All right.
Clearly.
I guess so.
But
That's
they
a lot of rock holes in your backyard.
they estimated that he probably had about 1,500 people in his backyard. That's
Oh gosh, yeah, man.
And but so
they're waiting for Snoop
that's a
Dogg
proud
to come
moment
out
for
there.
him, and
That is crazy.
that he made the paper. But
Yeah.
Exactly.
my
Fire marshal wouldn't approve that.
yeah, that's not up to par.
Oh.
It really wasn't. Like I wasn't even there.
I got a little Redemption 9 year there, Richie.
There you go.
I know you know that bottle.
There you go.
I bought mine after he posted one of his a while back.
Yeah, I don't know, Richie.
I don't know.
haven't.
I'm only at
gotten to that
halftime
pour
so
yet.
far. My game, my virtual game here. We did a
virtual
tailgate. I did the.
I got other stuff. I probably, you know what? My last pour will probably be that Joseph's Magnus.
Oh, there you go. Where'd you get that from?
Simone Barkeep. Since that,
Okay.
I won the I won that Jim Beam repeal from
yeah.
the stream Ed did, and Tully sent me 3 surprises and 2 cigars. So appreciate it.
There
Nice.
you go. Awesome.
Nice.
So at halftime of my game, I'm depending on if we're up or down, I gotta have something, winning or losing, I gotta have something better. So I'm going for the rare breed, a little hard proof at
Nice.
half.
There you go.
It's got to sustain me through the rest of the game. So
Well, yeah, if you're getting your ass kicked, you got to drink the high proof stuff so you forget the rest of the
I
game.
forget what's happening. Yeah, that's probably what's happening at this point. But a little better at halftime,
There you go.
Somebody has brought out the cupcakes and the brownies, and we're eating.
Dude, love drinking bourbon and brownies.
Yeah, we're. What's up, Mike? Everybody go subscribe to Mike over at Livewire Whiskey.
What's up?
Come hang out with us, Mike.
Yeah, man.
I'm surprised he's awake.
Oh, I saw him on Marty's
It's only,
stream earlier.
it's
That
not
was
even 10
like
o'clock there. He's fine.
I know it's 9 o'clock.
He's fine.
He's
Yeah.
old and stuff. Oh wait, he's saying
he was on at
at
yeah, that was like 4:00 this afternoon on his time.
See, everybody. I don't know if Lee's still here. Are you, Lee?
Oh, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here.
I just hadn't heard you for a minute, so I was like, is Lee
Fucking Mike
freeze,
talking
or-
shit already.
I know. But
only thing
so
he knows,
I'm gonna
Lee,
go
it's the
rare
only
breed
thing
at
he knows.
halftime of my, the
There
game.
you go.
Gotta get a
We'll
little.
have time.
What's gonna be my next?
Okay.
It's funny that I remember years ago, a lot of the stadiums at halftime, you could get a what they call a pass out or a ticket out.
Yeah.
And you would go out to your car and you restock for the second half and then come back in right before kickoff.
Look at this guy.
Hey, I got 2 of those too,
I
Mike.
got to him too.
Oh, Lee.
Oh shit!
Oh, Lee's got one of them too.
He's got one of them too.
Look at that, Mike. You brought him on camera. That's how
You
it
got
is.
him on screen for that.
A special guest appearance.
Wow.
Wow.
There we go.
Did you hear
That was good.
Lee was sending me dick pics earlier?
Probably not.
And you like everything.
Oh man.
Oh, was that what you was talking about on
I
Marty's?
don't know. I don't know if we're ready for this guy. The man from the Mid-South himself, Derek Patton. How you doing,
Hey,
Derek?
there we go.
Derek.
I haven't seen you
Here.
on a stream since Pours, I don't think. So how you doing?
I came here.
Derek
because
never
I
called me
heard,
back either.
I heard Tim talk about my brother in NASCAR, and I had to go find a shirt, and it took me a while, but I wanted to make sure I come in here and say, leave my people alone, Tim.
Leave my people. Oh man.
Oh.
Gee,
The
man, I
only thing with
used to have a good time
NASCAR,
at the
especially on TV, it's like, oh look, they're making a left turn. Oh look, they're making a left turn.
There's
look,
way more
another
to
left
it than
turn.
just left turns, brother.
Hey,
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
I used to love working the race because I was on the infield, and I mean, it was some long, hot days and nights. But man, those people on the infield, they treated us so good, man.
Mhm.
Feeding us and giving us drinks and stuff like that.
And when
Hey,
I
ain't nothing
What are
like
you eating,
running
Derek?
120 mile an hour next to somebody that's half an inch away from you and not hitting them.
Most of the time, the worst things we had was one year we had a lot of people in the infield have platforms or they sit
Oh,
on
yeah.
top of their mobile homes and stuff. And we had a girl one year, they were sitting on the top and she got up to go to the ladder to climb down. And evidently she misjudged where she was and she stepped off the side and took a header. And thank God they had the awning out
Oh shoot!
where she fell, and she did a flip, and she hit the awning on her back, flipped again, and landed on her feet.
Holy cow!
And
That's
it was
Slam
right
bitch.
when we were right. It was right when we were riding by, and I was like, "Oh my!" So we ran over there to check, make sure she was okay. But man, if that awning hadn't been out, dude, she would have been bad news.
What are you eating, Derek?
A piece of grilled chicken.
There you go.
But hey,
Make me
Tim, when I
hungry,
do go to NASCAR races, yes,
Yeah.
a couple of my friends, they have RVs,
Mhm.
and we are in the infield.
There you go.
Bougie.
I love being in the
There's
infield, man.
nothing like going on the infield, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
All right.
that's another party. in
I've only been on
itself
the
right
infield
there.
once. I got a pit pass for Martinsville a long time ago.
There you
So
go.
I was in because my ex-wife's mom used to babysit Ray Evernham.
I went in
So,
Fontana.
We
That's
got
where I was.
pit
Nice.
passes through him.
I think I told you this, Tim. I had a hard time getting up. I think I told you this in Florida. I had a hard time getting up the ladder.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the guys passing by going, you need to use our ladder. I said, because if you use that one, you're going to fall and hurt yourself. And they're going to say we did it to you.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, some of those ladders aren't really designed for full size people like us. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, who else sees the similarity in my biceps from the T-Rob there?
Yeah,
There
so
we go.
close.
Look at that.
But
Look at
yeah.
that. Looks just like
Yeah.
them, man.
Well,
Mirror
Let's
image.
make them dance.
That's
T-Rob.
my
Look at that.
my thigh is the same
I don't
size as
think-
Tim's arm.
Oh,
Wow.
that's funny, man.
How have you guys been? Because I haven't seen a lot of you in a long time.
I know,
A
Derek.
little bit.
You know, I was talking about you in Michigan.
Okay.
I mean, after Michigan, about you in Michigan.
Okay.
You were one of my highlights of Michigan, brother.
Awesome,
I
man.
appreciated meeting you, my friend.
Oh, wow. Thank you. And it was my pleasure. I had a wonderful time, by the way. I mean, even regardless, I had a wonderful time.
I was telling
you
him
go.
about how you went to bed through our room, and I was slept through it. Didn't you know you did?
Oh yeah. He had opened up his room through to the whole way, and so that's how I got into the courtyard. At that time, I did not know my window could open to the courtyard. I also, but that doesn't matter. So when it came time for me to turn in, I was like, well, I'm going to go. So the door was still open, so I walked right back through it. I got in the middle of the room. I looked, and there was Mike out, and I was like, oh, that's different. and I just kept right on going.
Hey, as long as you had pants on, then it was all right.
We're
I
gonna
don't
make this
sleep with
happen,
pants
Richie.
on.
Oh, then
Who's
sorry,
the
Derek.
Awesome.
Yep.
Hey,
Put
Brian, I
drawers on and go to
I
bed.
just to tell you this, Brian. I
We're
did
gonna make
not
this
go up
happen,
to him and
Richie Z. We're gonna make
inspect him.
you. We're
I
gonna
just
get you a
passed on
protein
by.
card.
There you go.
Hell, I'll
Absolutely.
probably go. I will end my embargo of Michigan and Detroit to go to Portland in the Park. I really don't like that state.
Well, I would say this, Scott, if it makes any difference, I've been boycotting Florida for a long time.
It's a dump.
But I lifted my boycott of Florida just to go in to see Cheech.
There you go.
Yeah,
And as
it
soon
was,
as I got out on the airplane, my boycott of Florida immediately started back up again.
I'm pretty sure you didn't go to see Cheech. You went to get one of
You
Jen's.
came to see me,
yeah, it was just for cookies.
Yes,
and
Brian.
then you didn't recognize me
Cheech?
when you
How
saw
you
me.
doing?
Oh, I tell you what, that happened in Michigan a couple times. I was walking past Jason, minding my business, and we got close to each other. I was like,
Well, that's nice, Michigan, and then there's Detroit. Like that's, I mean, like it's mainly
I'll
just
tell you.
like Detroit area.
So Klein, I was texting with Klein. I was like, "Hey, any stores I should hit on the way up to?" And dude, he sends me a couple, and I put them in, and we're driving, and you get off on 8 Mile, and I mean, I'm looking at Adam. I'm like, going, dude, I don't know if we should. I think Klein was punking us with this.
Turn around. We're gonna end up drinking some Flint, Michigan water here if we.
I'm just
go
like,
any
I'm
further,
like,
I think.
this is the hood. We went into a liquor store there, and like, it was crazy. It was the craziest liquor. I mean, it was a market too, so like all the chips and stuff were out, but like every bit of alcohol was either the tall cans in the refrigerator over there or behind the cashier with bulletproof glass.
Yeah, in a cage. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't do it.
Weirdly,
I
we
didn't
were
do
talking
it.
about that though earlier. Weirdly enough, those are the stores where you can say, "You got anything behind the counter?" And they probably do.
I didn't do any hunting or at all in Michigan. My
There
thought
you go.
process on that was there were people, it was almost like college. There were just people constantly handing me drinks, and I knew that was going to happen. So
There you
when
go.
I drove there, I pretty much parked my car, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. Until
Yeah.
it's
I'm
time
here
to
for
go
the
home.
duration.
Yeah.
Like there's so much good whiskey there. You're really not there for the whiskey.
Oh yeah, you know.
Like
No.
otherwise you will just get destroyed and not have fun.
That's right.
I mean, I think the worst thing that happened to me, if you will, was that Saturday for the park. I totally overslept.
Oh yeah, I heard about you going.
Oh.
When's that next bus going to the park?
Yeah.
Five
And
minutes.
And they're
as
like,
she said, that bus just left. And I was like, you mean I got to drive my car? And she looked at me and went, well. So I did. I jumped in my car, went over there, and
You were only there for like an hour.
I was there a little longer than that. But yeah, it was a lot of people, and it was tight. I handle crowds as best I can, Mike.
Yeah.
You and me
And
both.
I was there,
Yeah.
and I stayed. I met some people. That's when I met Mojo, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
wow.
Mojo was a riot. I freaking love that dude.
Mojo's still in chat. He was earlier.
He was a little.
Mojo in chat,
Yeah.
He was good dude.
Yeah, he is a good dude.
dude. He
That's
was.
why I
A
was
good
hoping
dude.
he was coming to Sagamore.
Oh, he is going.
Dude, that
to
dude.
Sagamore?
No,
Was
he's
that-
not.
Is that in
I
Baltimore,
was
Brian?
hoping. That's in Baltimore, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's in
all right,
Baltimore. But pretty much
Baltimore.
right downtown. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's right.
Oh yeah, it's
downtown.
in Baltimore.
yeah, like you're
Don't stray far from the hotel. 'Cause
no.
Yeah.
I
Don't be
don't
scared.
fit in Baltimore because I hate the Ravens.
I don't fit in Baltimore because they won't let me carry what I want to carry.
They know football though. Stall, right?
What?
No.
They know crabs in football. Isn't that what they say? They know
They grabbed Super Bowl.
crabs in football.
Well, my
I tell
take
you
on
what,
it was Baltimore was farther than I was going to drive,
Yeah.
and I can't run off and leave my family too often.
Right. Yeah, I lived up in Northern Virginia back in the early '90s, and my neighbor across the street, his wife worked at the ticket office for the Orioles, and he called me up one day. This is late in the year, and he said, "Hey, man, you doing anything Thursday night?" I said, "No, I don't have anything planned." He said, "Well, I got tickets to the last Orioles home game in the old Memorial Stadium. They were building Camden Yards at that time."
Oh wow.
And he said, "Hey, man, you want to go?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'll go." So, we after work, we jumped in the car and headed over there. And it was you had to go through the ghetto to get to that stadium.
Mhm.
And it wasn't far outside of it. And man, we're just going down through there, and it's just block after block of brownstone row houses and cars on blocks and empty buildings and people hanging out, and they're like, "Damn, man, I hope we get to that damn stadium soon." And then you put the stadium, and it looked like it was built in the 20s, man. It's just concrete. It's dirty.
Hey
No
Trish.
padded seats, no back. You're just sitting on concrete bleachers and stuff. It was a great game, but it was a crazy. I went to a
Like
game at
North-
Camden
like
Yards. I
Northwestern
really
game.
appreciated it. Yeah, I was like, man, I can't believe
So-
people have been coming to this
So
stadium.
Derek, you just brought up Northwestern.
Yes.
How few games are they going to win this year? I think they're probably going to win, what, one, maybe two?
Well, I don't know. You never underestimate the benefit of a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah, they got a lot of off the field issues though.
Yes, that's my point.
That's my problem.
I think they feel picked on, and I think they'll punch above their weight class.
Yeah, well,
They'll make some games entertaining that should not have been.
and one of those games is usually Nebraska.
No.
I'll
Trish.
tell you. Go ahead.
I was just saying hi to Trish.
Hi,
Sorry.
Trish. No, you're
Hi.
good.
And Cheech is
No,
here.
we,
Cheech,
Yep. Cheers, Cheers.
Philip, how you doing?
I mean, Derek, we flew all the way to Ireland last year to get beat by Northwestern.
Oh,
And that was the last time Northwestern won a game.
right,
Won again.
right.
So
Yeah.
that hurt. That one hurt. That one stung a bit. And then 2 games later, we fired our coach.
There you go.
We had had enough.
Yeah, because I guess if you can't beat Northwestern, then you probably need.
Actually, it wasn't even Northwestern that was the nail in the coffin. It was we couldn't beat Georgia Southern, who I'm pretty sure is in like a
Yeah. FBS school.
Division 2
yeah. We got beat by FBS.
Hey,
Might as well be
Y'all
Division
lost-
2 or
Y'all,
something.
y'all lost a money game.
Are they going to be good this year, Scott?
I think they're a bowl. They'll get to a bowl for the first time in a while.
There you go, Brian. Nice.
8 years, 2 months.
I'm thinking 6-6.
But it's,
Oh,
7
yeah.
it's
That's
it's only
ready.
got one left.
It's got one left.
We're definitely gonna win Colorado in Boulder.
Based on what?
The fact that
Y'all going to beat prime time?
Yeah, I don't trust primetime winning.
I mean, he does have a track record of building college
Yep.
football teams.
Of winning.
He
Yeah.
did have the
Yeah, but he's
best
got
offseason of any team in college football.
Of the 110 guys that are on a field, 51 of them are new.
Oh, yeah.
I hope they're all
and-
awesome.
He shook it up.
They're-
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I don't know if it's
be
gonna
rough.
be.
I think it-
They're
it's
not
gonna
going to
be
be. They're not going
rough.
to be ranked, but
No.
they are going to be substantially better this year than they've been.
Yeah.
Let's just say I think Nebraska's going to be 4-0 going to the Michigan game and get our ass handed to us.
I think this will be the first time CU competes with Nebraska. I don't think Nebraska has it this year. They have not had good recruiting classes.
No, but we've learned how to work the transfer portal.
Yeah, but CU had the best transfer
Yeah.
class in college football and like a top 10 recruiting class.
We'll see what happens. Oh shoot, Barry.
So they're going to have older players and younger players. I think it's going to
Well,
depend on how good Neon Dion's son is.
Yeah. Well, also,
I've seen
when
him
that-
play a couple times.
Well,
I think he's the real deal.
Yeah,
there you
he's
go.
The other thing,
supposed to be, but I've never seen him play.
Right.
the other thing is they start their season with TCU, so you know
Yeah,
they're
that'll
going to
be
get
a
slapped.
good.
The
that'll be-
Horn
They're gonna get
Frogs, man.
slapped around by TCU. I mean,
That'll be a
that-
good test to see how real they really are, right?
Yeah.
if it's not a 35-point game, I would be shocked.
There you go.
I don't
That
think
good
it's going to
this
get
year?
that
I don't
far.
think TCU's
I
that
mean-
good this year, are they?
They weren't they in
Are
the
they
national
playing at
championship
home?
last year?
Are they that good? Oh, were they? Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they played Georgia.
Yeah, but they got
killed,
roasted
but
too.
They got
they
got
got
whooped.
roasted.
I mean, I
man.
don't know that they.
Yeah.
They probably shouldn't have been there, but I think
No.
Ohio State
they
probably
shouldn't
should have been
have.
there, or Michigan, but went the wrong way. That's football.
That's foosball.
Last I knew, though, that Nebraska I think Folsom Field fits 50,000 fans. Nebraska's bought 35,000 of them.
Great.
Yeah, there's no way unless they bought them from season ticket holders
They did.
because they were sold out prior to like the day they went on sale. Every game was sold out.
People were stupid.
Darn.
Nebraska fans are stupid. We will literally buy an entire season of your season just to go to our game.
TCU
Just
is,
go to one game.
Just to go to one game. We're not like we don't care
TCU
because
ranked
that's probably
7th.
what we have to pay to see them here. So
Yeah.
you know,
Then put the rest of them on StubHub.
Yeah. Or give them away.
Did Nebraska get any top 25 votes? Does not look like it.
No. Matt Rule's doing. I think he's not a NFL coach, and so a lot of people didn't give him a lot of credit.
That's a good old standby when you make a bad hire. It's just
He wasn't well. He's known for turning around programs.
because everybody's like Nick Saban.
I mean, Nick Saban even fucked up in the pros.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
that's like it's like Drew Lock had terrible accuracy when he was the quarterback of the Broncos, and my uncle's like, well, I think he can do better. He can turn it around. Look what Josh Allen did. I'm like, Josh Allen is the only one to ever have done that.
I like you, Richie. You're my best friend.
There you go.
I just have to hate Nebraska at my core is all.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I don't really care. I'm not even a CU fan. The team I like sucks a giant.
CSU, yeah.
Yeah, CSU is awful.
Yeah.
Uh,
They might have a chance against CU this year.
No.
I
CU's
have a
gonna
feeling.
blow up. CU, that was like CU's only win last year.
I don't know. I'm just not sold on the Dion train yet.
I do. I'm pretty like because it's recruiting and he's already proven he's a coach that elevates players, right? Like if you look, man, he is running the show there.
You just got
Very
shot by
much
Trish.
that's right.
Trish Chestes. Uh-oh. Talk about saving in the Dolphins.
That's right. We don't talk about that.
It was not pretty. That's for sure.
Well, his first year at Alabama wasn't very pretty. Yeah.
I always
took him a
forget
year to
that,
pick it up.
Right. But yeah, he did turn it around.
It takes a year to turn it around in college.
That's right.
I always forget though that
Hey, when you start
Saban was at
putting-
Michigan State before he.
Yeah.
Like he was
I
the
do
head coach
think-
at Michigan State.
I
You
think
start putting feet in people's butt, you can turn them around.
I do think coaching is super important in college.
Yeah.
More so than NFL. Not that it's not important in the NFL, but because it's also recruiting done by coachings, it's not.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
It's not
Exactly.
just coaching.
And you have to know how to talk to families.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've seen videos of Saban doing the electric slide. That's why I knew. That's why I knew Herm Edwards was not going to make it in college football. When he became a head coach somewhere in Arizona,
Yep.
I became head coach. I was like, I can't see him doing the electric slide in his own house.
Yeah,
Let
right.
alone
Yeah.
and some recruits.
Too rigid. Yeah. Too stiff. Yeah.
I have hopes that the CSU coach that came over from Nevada, like he turned that program at least into
Oh,
respectable, and
is
we're
it
a
Mike
bigger
Norvell?
program than they are. So
Yeah, Mike Norvell is over there, I think now.
just ever since Sonny Lubick left CSU, man, we've just been dog shit.
Oh, excuse me.
He actually used to coach the new coach at CSU. He used to coach at Nebraska. He used to be the offensive coordinator.
Yep.
We were kind of good. We were actually still good then.
I like that. Kind of good.
Well, the thing about recruiting, especially with Nick Saban, if Nick Saban comes to your house, right off the bat, you know that's a high level. That's a high level person, or he thinks in his mind that this person could be a high level player.
Yeah.
But then when he sits down and he tells you, look, if you have aspirations of being in the NFL, look how many people I put in the NFL over the past 10 years. First round, second round, third round. Now, you might not play for 2 or 3 years, but when we call you, you better be ready and you better step up.
See, Tim,
Yeah.
I didn't know that's the way those meetings were described to me. They were a lot more dick measuring than that. He walk into your house and go, I'm going to win.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Right,
win
Trish.
without you. Okay.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
I'm going to win
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Night-
I prefer.
We
I
want you.
prefer
Yeah, exactly. We
if
want
I
you
would
to
win
come.
with you.
Yeah. But if you don't start the first year or the second year, don't let it hurt your feelings. It's only because either you didn't put out or somebody better than you did. You know. And but you know, guys nowadays, they don't want to wait a year or two.
No.
You know, they want to start, and they want to try to get them some,
And
you know,
my,
They
NIL
got
money and
participation trophies their whole life.
but my take on that, Tim, is that
Yeah.
because of the transfer portal, they
Yeah.
have a get out of jail free card.
exactly.
And
Yep.
it might not help their careers at all,
No,
but they at least can go somewhere and play if that's
Yeah,
all they want.
that's true. Exactly.
Yeah, Mojo. I hope Dion does good.
I hope it does good because
I like
Yeah.
Deion
against
Sanders.
Nebraska.
Like the way he talks to people, it's also
Yeah.
like he cares about the kids too. Like I feel like they all should if they're going to be in that position.
Exactly.
You
That's
know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
But you know, he talks to the parents about what it means to just get their degree, not just you know go to CU. But he's also like,
And it is, you know.
you know, he's
'Cause
sat through every
yeah.
part of the process from being the recruit to being the parent to being the coach.
That's right.
Right. So he has an advantage in those conversations that other coaches may not have just because he's been through it on all three sides of those recruitment conversations.
Yeah, you know, out of 85 people, only a handful are going to make it to that next level.
Right.
So the vast majority of them, you know, take advantage of the time you got. You know, work on your degree, get something that's going to last you down the road.
Yep.
You know,
Mojo, he pushes Jesus and they hate it, and I love that. And I'm not religious.
yeah, I am too, man. Hey,
Yeah,
My only thing is that there's a lot of hype with Dion right now, and like,
oh yeah,
nothing against where he, you know, Jackson State being a historically black college, and you know he did a lot there, and he turned that program around. But I think he's gonna find out that talent is different than USC.
Well, one of the things he said, one of the things he said about that,
Yeah.
Scott, was that in the lines,
yeah,
they couldn't compete. There was the size difference was just was incredible.
Yeah.
But he believed, and I believe him too. I believe that they had the speed on the outside. They had a quarterback that can boogie.
yeah,
But man, they were too small up front.
Yep.
right.
But if he gets some big boys, I mean, some long arm,
Colorado
red fed, some
Wingspan, yeah.
I believe that they can run the ball, and if they can run the ball, that kid of his can spin it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what Matt Rule has done here. He basically told the offensive and defensive line, "Y'all are fat. Like you need to, like,
Yeah.
you're country boys. You need to learn. You need to learn how to eat. Like not grandma's biscuits and gravy. Like you need to eat."
Well, that was one
Real
thing
food.
that Dion did is he changed everything about the program, like
Yeah.
nutrition change.
Yeah, those guys have dietitians. They've got their own. They eat in their own.
They didn't have that at Jackson
place.
State before.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, they got nutritionists. They got strength coaches. You know, they got everything.
The bottom line is he knows how to win, and he knows he's been on championship teams.
He knows the formula. You know.
Yep.
Now, can you put that into practice? Right, that's the real question.
There you go.
But that's anyone.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Pretty sure Nick Saban's overrated. Whatever.
Keep thinking that.
Trish is gonna. You're gonna wake Trish up, and
Yeah.
she will come back here.
Trish's computer's off, and she's gonna walk back in and say, "I heard that."
She's on her phone right now, listening to this BS. Oh man. No, I hope Dion. I hope how he's done it. They prove it. You know.
Yeah,
He's
I
able
hope
to
they have a good season.
turn it around. But Because if what he's done, where he's basically taken an entire new team, like that's an entire new team.
Yeah.
That's nobody from last year.
No.
If he
That's because they all sucked last year.
well, if he's able to bring all those new guys in and they're all a cohesive unit and they can play and be a team.
There you go.
Yeah, to compete at a high level with real power teams, real divisions, right? Real like
Yeah.
ACC, SEC, Big Ten, or even what was the Pac-12. Those teams, like,
Yeah.
you're not going to flip it like that in a year to be really
No.
competitive across the board.
And the good news is he's
It
not
takes
playing in the
years of
SEC.
good recruiting.
He's not playing in the
Exactly.
SEC or the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to
Oh,
beat
that's right.
about 4 teams that are probably harder than they probably are. He doesn't have the talent for. He's got to beat USC, Oregon, Washington. I don't know if he has the talent for that. UCLA.
Yeah, he's got the talent for it now because they're like not all of them. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
dude, Washington.
Not great. They're not great.
Right. And I believe they're gonna put up a good fight.
Yeah, I think they're going to finish around 500 this year. I don't think they're going to be better than 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Just like I don't think Nebraska will win more than 5.
I don't know that Colorado will ever compete with Georgia or Alabama.
I totally agree with that, Mike.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The way college football has changed, it's
There are
You can't.
young boys for the Bulldogs. They're just so fucking large.
yeah. And
Up
they're
front,
and those
they're
two
just large.
conferences. There's 2 super conferences, and then there's
Cheech?
Hey,
Just
you know,
heads up. We are
so
talking
Cheech-
sports.
oh, I'm here
so-
for the sports talk.
Okay.
'Cause,
Okay, we're talking.
I live in
man.
the
Awesome.
SEC Wonderland.
Yeah.
We get all the championships. Okay,
ACC.
not all.
Well,
but
You
most
may
of them.
live in the SEC Wonderland. I live in the Big Ten country where we're always cashing.
is
checks.
it
Blake, I do not
Florida and
understand your
Florida
question,
State,
sir,
ACC?
so,
I could be wrong.
and
Florida
I-
State.
yeah,
Florida
I am not,
State is.
yeah.
Yeah,
I-
Florida
I
State
do
is.
trash
Florida's
talk.
in the SEC.
Oh, is it?
Go Gators.
Yes,
I'm
I
on
opened
Gators.
it. That's what this is, by the way.
What's that, buddy?
No, Blake asked me had I opened up the bottle.
Oh,
He gifted me.
Hey, Blake.
oh, okay.
Here's Blake Benson.
That's what
What?
I'm drinking right there.
Oh,
Fable and Folly.
Fable Fall.
Yeah, I almost bought the new Orphan Barrel today. It was like right in my face, and I could have bought it, but I was like, $200 for a 90 proof whiskey. I'm like, for $200, I can get an old Carter or a
Yeah.
4-gate
Yeah.
or something like
Or
that.
gate. Yeah, exactly.
Or a 4 or close to 4 Jack Daniels barrel proof fries. You know, it's like,
Exactly.
let's be honest here, Fable and Folly. That's Orphan Barrel. That's a lot for. I know their thing is it's a really hard whiskey to get. It's 90. They're all 90 proof.
Right.
They need to bump
Well,
that shit up
Will's
to like
coming in
90,
hot.
98. All right. I mean, you're in Australia.
We'll flog the Gators. Hey, you always got to worry about Kentucky.
Kentucky's that scary team.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
can
You never.
spoil
Wins that
so
one
many
game where
people's
you're like,
seasons every year.
Mac,
What?
remember when they used to rule college basketball for a minute? Like you didn't
Yeah.
want to
Oh,
go
yeah.
against
Yeah.
the Cats.
No,
they
no.
just take you to school.
They still are one of the like
They're
5.
not a bad one, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
No.
There's like 5 basketball teams that every year one of those 5 is in the championship.
USC,
UConn,
UConn,
North
yeah,
Carolina.
Ball State. They had a run for a minute. You remember when Ball State had a run?
Yeah,
Or
they
like
did. They
Maryland Terrapins. They did.
The only
too.
thing I know about
Yeah.
Ball State is that's where David Letterman. went.
Letterman, yeah, Letterman.
Yeah,
went
that's
there.
all.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know about Ball State.
It's funny. That's the title of my sex tape.
David Letterman. went to
Letterman.
Ball State.
It's just Letterman.
Letterman.
That's what it's called.
No, Ball State.
Ball State. Oh, just Ball State. Featuring David Letterman.
There you go.
Oh man, I think we may have to be going up to. I'm not sure if it's here yet. I got to check in the morning, see if that Old Forester 100 proof pick is up at the Stanley.
There you go.
There you go.
I went whiskey hunting all day today. I was going to share
How'd you-
a video on Patreon with all the whiskey I found. There's no
Awesome,
video.
man.
That should tell you how much whiskey I found.
Oh no! Oh no!
But while I was not home, whiskey got delivered, so I didn't get skunked.
Well, there you go. There you go. Hey, I'll show you a little throwback here. This is my freshman ID card when I went to University of Alabama.
Oh boy, hold on, let me.
You went to University of Alabama?
Roll.
I was born in
Roll
Alabama.
Be a whole lot cooler if you did.
I thought you had more class than that, T-Rob.
Kind of
Goodness, I like that picture.
like
Got a head full of hair.
Oh yeah,
bit
oh,
more
I
hair
had-
back
I had
then,
the-
T-Rob.
I had the hair full of hair. Yeah,
Smidge.
yeah I was born in Tuscaloosa, so and all my relatives live in
Alabama.
Alabama.
Mobile.
Yeah, Chris, you sure did.
I couldn't sustain it though. There was too much partying going on. I had to come back to South Carolina and go to a little small college to get my degree. So
I went to several higher learning facilities before I finally settled into one.
there you go.
Chris is out.
My,
Ludwig is out in
my neighbor, my,
California.
He is.
Hanging out with Big Vic.
I talked to him
Did the
both
other day,
today.
man.
oh yeah, he was out there with Vic the other day.
Oh,
Still
it's-
are. They've
Was
been,
that yesterday? Yeah.
they've been like Tango and Cash for a couple of days now.
Yeah.
Or BJ and the Bear. I mean, which
BJ and the Bear. There you go.
that's the title of their tape.
There you go. There you go. That's funny.
I only say go Gators because I
Well,
actually like.
Thank you, Richie. T.
I actually like the animal. I like alligators. So when I say go Gators, it's not necessarily a rah-rah college
Oh,
thing.
you have to like
There
them
you go.
because if you wake up one day and they're in their backyard, yeah, you got to learn to live with them.
It's
I
not
will
if,
say
it's when, buddy. It's not
Florida
if.
State's supposed to be pretty good this year, right?
I don't follow college sports.
Supposed
I'm
to be.
playing along.
They're busy trying to get out of their conference, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the ACC is lacking now.
Yeah, they're
Look at
wow.
that.
Hey,
What's the chance I'm using a live wire, Glenn,
A
tonight?
live wire, nice.
None.
Old Matt Porter was using a whiskey encore one to kick the night off. Unfortunately,
No,
poured
wow.
shitty whiskey in it.
Nice.
He poured whiskey he didn't like in it. The new Jack Daniels bonded rye.
Oh,
The Bonnie Rye. He don't
Yeah,
like
he didn't like it.
That's a callback
wow.
there, Chris. Go Purple Aces. There you go.
it. Purple Aces.
The creator of Garfield
Yeah.
is a Ball State alum. Only Blake Benson would know that.
Well, that and the
There you go.
internet.
Oh, did he Google
Put
it?
famous
Yeah.
people who
That-
went to
that
Ball
took
State. It's
way
a
too
very
long.
short list.
oh short list. Oh,
It's a very short
Oh,
list. You
first
can
of all.
you can memorize it in like a minute.
I'm gonna Google that shit right now.
Yeah, there's probably we're gonna
Yeah,
find
they
out
did
that
for a
that's,
man.
that's the real bastion of higher learning is Ball State. It's
That's
not
good.
Ivy League schools at all. It's all
Not Troy Heath Flex, and that shit just flew
Yeah,
right
they
off.
just blew off, man.
Hey,
they defected.
Johnny Carson went to Nebraska. That's our claim to fame.
I call bullshit.
No,
I
he's
thought,
from,
I thought
Just
Marlon
blew off,
Perkins
man.
was your claim to fame. No, that's Omaha. Yeah, that's Nebraska. Pac-10,
Hey, the only
12
thing
is
you did good,
dissolving.
Scott, in Nebraska, is you guys made Kool-Aid.
we do. We have Kool-Aid Day.
Oh, the
Hastings,
founder of-
Nebraska, baby.
Founder of Papa John's went to Ball State.
There you go.
The nub. So it
He
went.
didn't learn how to
Oh,
make
the
pizza
numbnuts
there, though.
that
Damn.
opened his
Who
big
is
mouth
Papa
and
John?
ruined his company.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that-
David Letterman, Doug Jones, right, were the two.
Hey, Shaq
one
came
and
in and took it like a bandit, man.
And then they went to American Educator, was the number 3 most famous. It's like, wow.
Wow.
That's
I don't
what I
know
said.
who-
It's a short list.
Joyce DeWitt. I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, she was
Oh,
on
yeah,
Three's
Three's
Company.
Three's
Again,
Company.
yeah.
Yeah.
Against
Ah.
Suzanne Summer, that
Yeah, that girl.
bastion of higher knowledge.
But you know what?
Oh,
She made
geez.
$100 million on the Thigh Master.
Oh, she
so
sure
give her
did.
Credit.
And I saw her in an airport once, and she had magnificent thighs, even as an older lady. Great
She
great
went
looking
in with
thighs.
the-
There's something about that that just sounds nasty. to
Oh
me.
no, but it's true.
Yeah.
She would
Yeah.
like bust
She
out the
went in-
thigh
That
master
size
in the
would crack your
airport.
melon.
That's it.
She'd break coconuts between her knees.
Mm.
Oh, jeez.
You know, $100 million back in the 80s was a lot of change.
Yeah, that you're a billionaire at this point.
Yeah.
Her and Chuck. Oh no, it was Chuck Norris and who was the Christy Brinkley? Was it
Christy
her?
Brinkley. Yeah.
They
with the,
they cashed in with the what was that thing called? That
Oh,
stupid
that
slide
exercise thing. Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember the name of it.
God.
Richie, find it.
Yeah.
Don't, Richie. I don't want you to work too hard. But you always have to put his Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley, right?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
forgot
everybody,
what
I
that
got
thing was
25
called.
people watching. Thanks for hanging out. If
Awesome,
you haven't
man.
hit that like,
Cool.
go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Oh,
Appreciate
let me
ya.
see.
I think I did that
Thought I
already
did, but-
before I came in.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
hit
pretty
it.
slim
There we
pickings
go.
at Ball State famous.
Richie, I went to University of Florida and Jen went to Florida State University, and somehow we love each other.
Ooh.
Go
guys
no.
still are together.
She went to
I don't think
FSU
you
with
can do-
Bert
I don't think you
Kreischer.
can do
I
that
was gonna
anymore,
say,
Tim.
was that
For
the
the
same time as Bert
record,
Kreischer?
Miami, Florida State is kind of the hate.
Hey, they
know
still
what you're
have the
saying there,
Indian
buddy.
come out and throw
I
the
don't
spear in the middle of the field.
Native American person. Thank you.
Miami's
Indigenous-
ACC too,
indigenous
right?
person.
Isn't Miami still ACC?
I don't think so.
Wait, am I?
Yeah,
in?
they're ACC.
I'm sorry,
ACC,
indigenous
yeah.
people.
I think that's why they're the bigger rivalry than Florida State.
Right.
Hey, the Seminoles are proud in Florida, man. They
That
got
was
their own
the
casino
wide.
and everything.
That was the wide right.
They
thing,
sure
right?
do. They own a lot of shit in Florida.
You dang right, but they made out like a bandit on
They
that
did
deal.
all right. They did all right
Yes.
as a
That's
persons that were conquered and taken over and all their shit stolen from. They're
Exactly.
still doing all right.
They're still doing all right.
They do own some
They-
casinos. That Seminole Hard
Exactly.
Rock is unreal.
Oh yeah.
Let's go there. All right, I'm moving my meeting from St. Augustine to
Me to
Tampa.
hard rock.
Tallahassee? Is it? Or is it Tampa?
There's
Hey, well,
nothing
the
in
Cherokee
Tallahassee.
Nation owns the Bucky's in Sevierville, Tennessee.
There you go.
Florida
Yep.
State's in Tallahassee.
Hey, I tell
Yeah,
you
like
what,
I said, there's
Cherokee,
nothing
North
really good in
Carolina,
Tallahassee. There's Florida State, and then that's the state.
Oh, they're a lot
capital.
different than every other.
There's not a
nation.
lot going on in Florida
They
State.
they run
Yeah.
their shit well.
Where's that?
They got
Cherokee?
that Harris
The
Casino
Cherokee in North Carolina.
Oh yeah, I go to
And I'll tell you,
Cherokee, North Carolina every
That
time I'm
whole
up that way.
place,
What's up, Busey?
it is
Happy birthday, Busey.
spotless.
Today's Jason Busey's birthday.
Oh yeah. Well,
That-
now they
that-
can
Happy
sell. They can grow and
birthday,
sell
big dude.
marijuana on the
Yep.
on the reservation, but
They sure
the rest
can.
of the state can't.
Right.
Mm.
They're their own sovereign nation.
There you go.
That's the
A
way.
real
to do it.
sovereign citizen, unlike the fake ones.
Exactly.
You want some more?
I'm not
useless
driving,
facts
I'm
from
traveling.
Nebraska.
That's right.
Tommy Lee
I'm
filmed
a traveler on the road.
filmed a going back to college reality show at the University of Nebraska, and he played a drummer in the band,
Yeah, I remember that. That was horrible.
and it was terrible.
I
The
am
best
not on
part
the
about
road.
it was the best part about it was a good friend of mine was his roommate that's on that show. And
That
so
was
I
funny.
got to meet Tommy Lee, and he's a big asshole. Like, let me just.
Oh
tell
yeah,
you,
yeah.
He's like,
Love you, T-Bone.
All
All good,
drummers
bro.
are, Scott.
This one goes out to Bone. Cheers, buddy.
man, I met him once, and that was all I.
No,
needed
he's a
to do.
prick.
I was like, you suck, bro.
Oh God, Ludwig, famous criminal out of Nebraska.
Yeah. Well, hey, he won us a great national championship.
There you go.
There you go. Well, that's when you try to buck the system.
Mm,
It'll bite you if you don't watch it.
the system
he,
will buck you.
He, God rest his soul, did not make it out of prison. He
No.
was murdered in prison.
Mm.
Oh, he got killed in prison.
Yeah, just
I-
a few years ago.
I know nothing about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to know much.
Yeah, I'll tell you. McCartney built up CU into a powerhouse, and then we hired Neuheisel when he left.
Yeah.
Never been the same since. Neuheisel is still. I still blame him for the ruins that is.
Oh, I can't stand.
How's
him,
Penn
man.
State doing these days? Have they
Not wrong.
gotten their shit back yet? Sorry, that's horrible.
They're competitive.
There are no
No,
longer
actually-
teenagers allowed in the locker room, but they got that fixed. So.
Right.
You're right.
Oh, that's
Got
just
the-
awful. That's just awful.
Yeah, there's that.
it's just truth.
Famous alumni.
All right, I'm going a little darker here.
We
There
got Alex Gordon. We got some good football and baseball players come out of Nebraska.
There you go.
And Dominican Sue, he's a class act.
Yeah, he is.
In the pros.
Yeah, that's
Hey, you
another
can-
classy guy.
You can
coming
try
out
to
of-
stop me, and if you do, I'm going to step on your head. you know?
Step on your neck.
Oh,
That was
that
when
dude
we
was a
won.
beast, though. He
You know,
was a beast.
The thing about it is, when Nebraska has been good, we didn't give a fuck about the players and how they were. Like
Right.
we were just like, you do whatever you want to do.
That's
right.
it.
But when you
Back
start
was
losing, you
better
can
if
nip
they
But when
it.
you lose, it's like we started caring about
What are you
like
doing?
character
Yeah.
and these guys being stand-up citizens, and we started.
That's
losing.
right.
And that's why nobody wants to go to Nebraska. No fun. No fun
No
at all.
We have to get the.
I don't know.
Ex-convicts.
Having a motto, a state motto of "It's not for everyone," is
That's true.
yeah. I don't know if that's selling it or not.
That is actually
Is that the state motto?
is
Really, it's not for everyone.
Nebraska, it's not for everybody.
Dude, I'm
That's
telling you,
brilliant. That is a
Nebraska-
good way to keep your population down.
That is so welcoming. You know?
It's not for everybody.
You know how
know,
bad Nebraska wants
They
people
can't
there?
say you're not welcome here, but they can say it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
That's right.
Where's
But
Nebraska?
they mean you're not welcome here. That's what that really means.
Hey, Tim Evans, when you're in Kansas, just keep going until you're lost. And when you think you're completely lost, keep on going for another 100 miles,
I said
and you'll
200.
be in Nebraska.
And go about another 100 miles, and you're probably in Iowa.
How much further do you have to go after that before you hit civilization again? California? I mean, where do you go? You got a while to go. That's the best part of the country, though.
Anybody who's ever driven across Wyoming will tell you it takes a while.
Yeah.
Wyoming is way worse than Nebraska.
My singer went there to take a brief vacation, a 6-week vacation. While we were in the middle recording an album, he went to Wyoming to visit a friend, and we did not see him for a year and a half. It took him that long to come home.
Wyoming and
Find his way
Nebraska
out.
are pretty much the same until you get to northwestern Wyoming or eastern Nebraska.
If you go north Wyoming, there's not much. North of Cheyenne, there's
nothing in
lot.
Nebraska, dude.
Corn.
Stay on I.
Yeah, there's not even corn in most of Wyoming, dude. It's like cattle
it's-
grazing only.
There you go.
Won't
Yeah.
sustain
I like
much
cattle.
life without help.
And even in Nebraska, after North Platte, it's mostly cows.
And
Rural.
I'll just say, like, everybody thinks Wyoming is a mountain state. It's like
It's not.
only the northwest corner.
The rest of it's flat.
Plains, yeah.
Yeah.
The place
Beautiful,
where,
though.
It's the Tetons and Yellowstone. They are the mountains in Wyoming. They're the only mountains in Wyoming.
the rest is dirt,
The rest is like sea.
sandy dirt.
Hey, you can get good gas mileage because you don't have to go up and down.
Well, that's what
I'm getting horrible gas mileage
Right.
right now. That's not a good topic for
You
me.
drive cross country in the East Coast, and like every couple hours you're passing a good sized city.
Yeah.
Nope, not out here, man. Like
No.
it's 7 hours between Fort Collins and Salt
Yeah.
Lake City, and there ain't nothing between it.
Yeah,
There you go.
I've driven crisscross across the country multiple times, but usually it's at night. You know, that kind of thing, like a lot of night driving. I don't see a lot of views.
That
Although
ship
coming-
has sailed for me, Cheech. Night driving for me, that's gone.
At our
Derek,
age,
Derek, I'm
you fall
hardcore, man.
Hey, I'll drive.
I'm hardcore. I just go.
And I drive during business hours.
That's true. That's
There you
the
go,
only
on the
the only
clock.
good thing is Yellowstone and Wyoming whiskey from Wyoming. Like that's about it. Good old Nancy Fraley.
I will say northwestern Wyoming is beautiful. Though. Tetons,
It
if
is.
you've never been, are freaking amazing.
We used to go to Jackson Hole like a lot.
Yellowstone is so packed now; it's not nearly as cool.
Yeah, it's It's touristy.
Oh, but you can pet bison there.
The
Yeah,
fuck
I could pet a bison like 600 yards down the road from where I live,
Frankie just goes, you know,
and
pet the fucking
zebras and what else?
I was only
Ostriches.
fucking kidding.
Don't-
I like
my
watching the
favorite shirt-
videos of the people that try to pet the
Well,
bison.
they try.
Yeah,
My
Give one
favorite-
back to the car.
My favorite shirt I ever got from Yellowstone. It said Yellowstone, don't pet the fluffy cows.
There you go.
That's what Frankie just said.
Yeah, don't pet the fluffy cows, man.
That's right.
The newest one here is
Well, nice.
8 years, 11 months.
Jackson Hole. Nobody can afford to live there. It's like the most expensive place in the
Yeah.
country to move now.
Oh yeah. Well, all the millionaires are buying land up there.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
I don't know. Now they're going up to Montana. All the millionaires.
Or Idaho. Yeah.
Coeur d'Alene.
Nice. What
Lil Hurt said hi, Frankie.
This is
what
an
letter incantation is that?
OESO, and this
If I
is
put
a
shit together after everybody
9-year,
sold
2
you.
months.
Oh, dude, that's the one.
Hold
I
on.
wanted,
Sorry.
man.
I'll
There we
throw
go.
it there.
There we go. Little
Ain't that the one,
Corners.
Mike?
There you
The
go.
OESO.
Yep, that
OESO
was the one I got. Yeah, I tried to
right
get
there, and this one is it says it there too.
Oh,
Yeah.
9 years, 2 months.
Nice. Yeah, Mike went to
You want one of those?
try to
old
give me one, but they were sold out.
I can
talking
usually
Derek?
find
Is that the
Four
thing? Yeah,
Roses
you're talking
picks
Derek.
pretty much at any given time.
Really?
Really? They
I mean,
don't-
I go to a lot of stores, but I mean, I saw some
Right,
today.
right.
I saw some today.
yeah, they don't last more than a couple days in any store here.
I know where
We
there's
don't get
stores
'em.
nobody goes to.
There you go.
Those
Just know of
stores
a couple.
don't get picks here.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Another reason
help you
Nebraska
out.
sucks. We've only gotten 3 Old Forester store picks since they've been doing them.
I'm sorry. The one I'm looking for is an OBSO.
I got that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Well, if you ever
Down to
see one of
2
those
that I
floating
don't
around
The
have.
out there,
OBSO is the high rye mash bill.
the high rye, yeah, yeah.
I'm down to 2, and they're both E's.
The OBSO is the one I'm.
Yeah, that's the one I got was the OBSO.
Right.
I normally don't pick up E's. That's why, because I don't. It's my least favorite. The low rye. I like the high rye. Brownsville.
It's like my least favorite thing.
It must be in the box over there.
That always reminds me of llamas with hats. I don't know if
What?
anybody's familiar with that, but
Richie, that they're all extremely different. I don't even know how you're like Kentucky, Florida, or Massachusetts. Like
Those aren't close.
Here's the thing. I love living in Florida, but I'd like to escape for about 4 months a year and go to
there you
Michigan.
go.
Go to Michigan or something like that. Jen wants to get a house in Michigan. I'm like, we can get maybe a little place.
You know what? You'd feel very comfortable here next week. The sun is about to set in the Midwest,
Yep.
and we're going to get as close to 100 as we get here with dew points well above 80.
There you go. Hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
There you go.
And
I love
they
it.
tell me the man claims it's going to start rocking on Monday, and it's going to keep on going till Thursday.
Oh,
Dang.
We're
stay
getting
inside,
that.
buddy.
we're supposed to
We're
hit
getting that
98.
Saturday through, I think, Wednesday here, but yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to hit
Yeah,
98 on Monday.
Last
Swamp
Monday here it
ass.
was the heat index was like 111.
Yeah, we were 114 the other day.
Humidity was like almost 90%. It was
We
just-
haven't hit 100 degrees yet this year.
We've been almost
Knock wood.
all of July.
I don't think we got to 100, Mike, but I tell you what,
So-
there have been some days out there that it was thick,
Yeah, we don't have any humidity. It's
Hey, Darrell, did you get this?
and unfortunately,
Is that the
school
new
starts
new one that
Monday,
just came out?
which means I got
The
to
boss's
take them to
batch?
school
Yeah.
on day one.
I picked it up, but
It showed up while I was out hunting today, so I didn't get
it
skunked.
might be
What's
coming
up, guys?
today. I don't know. Sure, tomorrow.
Stalsy, are you awake?
barely. I'm about to dip.
Goodness. Look like your head is going to fall off your shoulders, not just your eyes closing. Jesus.
I know I'm about to dip. I'm
I
tired.
love your
You
pillow
did?
shams.
yeah.
I picked these out.
Those pillows are a sham.
Hey, John.
I don't know. They look like real pillows to me, Mark.
Dude, I like the hat, man. That's sweet.
Yeah.
I like your shirt. It's awesome. Three South.
What's it say?
Three
Three
South.
out.
It's the one that Trish made a while
Trish
back
made
ago
these,
for
yeah.
Eric Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Eric Thomas.
I
Okay.
keep my three South shirt so soft.
My,
Scott, what are we drinking for the tailgate?
There you go, buddy.
There we
Let's
go.
see, where are we at in the tailgate?
Little severed line.
I just poured some Baker 7.
It's a good cleanser.
It's a good one. I like it.
How about some Knob Creek? We can do some Knob.
I had to start that after I was I bit a couple of
This
bites
is
off.
kind of
the-
like Knob Creek.
roasted a
It's-
jalapeno the other day with my steaks, and I probably shouldn't have just grabbed it and started chewing on it.
Might blow your palate out.
I know I picked this out for something.
Drink the
and I-
Dickel
this
tonight.
is my what would you pour in a hot
My
in
Dickel.
a cold game, like in your hot chocolate? I said Knob Creek because I like pouring Knob Creek in hot chocolate. It's good.
All right, there we go.
There you go.
Ooh, there we go.
There you go.
All right, y'all. I am gonna dip. I'm getting.
All
All
right.
right, Stall.
Cheers,
Good
Mike.
night.
Bye,
Nice,
Mike.
Tom.
I'll see you guys
Good
night,
night,
Mike.
Frankie.
Good night, Frankie. Good night,
He
Mike.
says good night.
We can hear
Good
her,
night,
Mike.
y'all.
We can hear
There
her.
we go, John.
I don't know if you guys can hear her over there.
We can hear her.
Yep, we do.
Quiet.
Yeah,
She's
we
quiet.
So
We
quiet.
hear her.
We'd rather hear Frankie than you.
I
Mike,
don't
so
think-
what-
Cheers, Frankie.
Yeah,
I
shut
don't
up,
think
Mike.
many people. say
Yeah,
Frankie's
shut up,
quiet.
Yes, Frankie is a force of nature, I believe is what people call her.
Don't get in trouble because I can't help you.
Hey, Troy.
So, Troy.
Hey, guys.
Good night, Mike.
Good night, Stall.
See you guys.
Good night, sir.
Hey, John.
Yeah,
that
Cheech, I
light
picked
that's
that one
over
up,
your
but
shoulder,
like
that
when I
thing is,
when
like,
I bought
glaring
that,
right on you.
it said something
What's that?
about like they have
The
to
light-
ship it to a
that
distillery
light
or
is
to a
behind your
distributor,
left shoulder?
and then
Oh, shit.
it was going to
Yeah,
take like 2 to
glaring
3
on
weeks
this one?
for them to actually
Yeah.
ship that
Yeah,
bottle to
yeah,
me.
that-
It's
up in the
sending
corner.
light across your like
Yeah, it's
You're like-
putting a
Hey,
light
let me.
an
on
angel.
I'll turn that one off, please.
A little bit. It's a little
you're
bright.
like an angel, John.
On the list of an angel.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, it's much.
Much better. Much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
No problem.
Is
You had
it
a big
good,
halo,
Cheech?
did you?
Did you open it?
I guess.
Oh yes. No,
It looked like sun rays going across the
Oh,
stage.
okay. No problem.
It was very angelic.
Cheers, Derek. What's up with you?
It was.
I don't
Sure,
think you
things
want to
are
say it. I think that's the first time anybody said that. So.
I wasn't being serious.
I'm being cereal on Fruit Loops.
Oh, I had some great cereal early this evening. It was very
Oh,
good.
yeah?
It's a Magic Spoon.
Oh, the magic spoon. Yeah.
$17 box.
They're $10 a box.
Oh, okay.
And you get the box. And you know how
Hey, Barry.
some settling might have occurred during shipment.
Right.
How you doing?
They
Seen
they
you in a
email
bit.
that. What's up, Barry? Did you get my email?
It's been sitting around for so long. Cheers, Barry.
What's up? Cheech, did you send me an email?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely didn't get it.
But I did. I sent you an email, buddy.
Okay. I'll take a look at it.
It was just weird. I was thinking about you today, and I was like, I'm going to send Barry an email.
Oh, Cheech, you're going to make me blush in front of all these people.
Oh, it's all right, buddy.
That's sweet.
People expect it.
What's
Hey,
up,
Scott.
everybody?
Hey Scott.
What's up?
If I
Derek?
have any chance of making it to church tomorrow, I need to take my dumb ass to bed.
Mm.
You got like 11 more minutes. In
Tomorrow's
Derek.
Saturday.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah, come on, Derek. You got
Uh,
11 minutes.
Both Tim and Troy. There's some things that I don't necessarily advertise, but
Saturday.
Bat mitzvah, what is
yeah,
Saturday
I
church?
do. I do go to church on Saturdays.
Oh, you did this one?
No.
No, he doesn't do that.
No.
Are you a Mormon?
I know that one meets on Saturday, but
Seven-day Adventists. That's the only ones I know.
Is there even a sign you're supposed to do for that? I don't think so.
I don't.
Oh, there's lots of hand signals, though.
Do you have to, I mean, he's
You
in
ever,
Chicago.
you ever go to a Catholic mass, like a full mass, and there's like,
yeah,
there's compliance rules where you got to do what you're
Oh,
told
yeah.
to do, or else.
you got to kneel and stand
Yeah,
and
you
kneel
got some-
and
you're
read
getting
after
There's a lot of
them,
kneeling in
read
church?
after them.
That's Troy. That's.
Sorry, I spelled your name wrong.
That's in the neighborhood, baby.
You
but,
repaired it. You're
Hey,
repaired
Becker,
it.
drink.
yeah, you're close, but yeah.
Switch to.
I grew up Lutheran. We
switch
never
to
had
water.
to deal.
I
So.
got my water here too. I always have it with the Treacheroni on the bottom.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
I
It's
drop
the only
those
sticker
stickers
I have
everywhere I
that
go.
fit. Yeah. It's the only sticker I have that like perfectly fit the bottom of that.
I
So I was
still
like,
have that one.
slap that sucker on there.
I spammed the hotel in Michigan, like on the way out on
Yeah.
that Sunday morning.
Oh, wow.
Like every elevator, I'd put stickers in, and like on the phones in the lobbies, there's
There you go.
stickers.
Nice.
You're that guy. Huh?
I didn't
Hey, you
stick
said
them
I
to them.
couldn't
I
do
just
that.
left the stickers there because
Oh,
I knew
okay.
most
You,
of
like,
the
put
people
'em on.
staying. No, I knew most of the people that were staying there were from the whiskey, event
Gotcha.
with the junkies.
Right,
So I was
right.
just, but I failed miserably at promoting my own self while I was there. But I was having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm drinking that Beam Tech.
You didn't get everybody to wear their Whiskey Encore gear when there was
There was a bunch of people wearing Whiskey Encore shirts. People I didn't even know wearing this. I'm like, who the hell
stomp
is
around the
that?
park.
I like
Yeah,
that.
there's a
I need
few.
to
There's
get,
like 4 or 5
little
at
bean
Forest in the
tag.
Park.
Oh,
That's what I'm drinking right now.
And then
Bean
Shayla
tag?
went to Cedar Point the next day to the amusement park, and she wore a Whiskey Encore T-shirt the whole day.
Cool.
Look at her.
I got some Vic samples, but I don't think Beam Tack was one of them.
Oh, rigged.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good idea. Travel
Oh,
work a lot.
your samples were rigged.
I got
That's
some
a
nice
good way to get your
samples.
name out. Just, I mean,
I got some nice samples from Mark this week.
get stickers right here. There's a big old stack of them.
There you go.
Did you get some stuff today or the other day?
I need to.
G-Rob, you get them?
today?
Hey,
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're one of the very few that actually.
Dude, I
got
love
one
that
of those.
thing, man. I love that thing.
I know, I love it too. I've got like 3 of them.
It sucks up the condensation off my water bottles like
There
nothing.
you go. I need to talk to my guy, make another round of those. I like them a lot.
I like it a lot.
I got this one from Vic.
Then I put my whiskey on that.
Top dog. There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
nice.
Virtue Spirits, big man.
Ooh.
I don't know the answer to tailgate whiskey. Every time I tailgate, it was beer.
Yeah, I'm beer.
Um,
Whiskey will make
beer.
me sleepy. That's yeah.
I mean, I did fall asleep at an Iron Maiden concert after tailgating for quite a while.
What? How dare you?
Yeah,
Problem
that,
with beer with me is
23?
that, like
22A.
I was probably
Okay.
18
I do
years old.
tailgate for
That,
Packer
I like
playoff
it.
games in
now I
January,
gotta
and I
make a
will
mug
put
now.
scotch in the
You're
cup.
the only one who has a mug. Now I gotta make a.
Nice cup.
I like it. I actually kind of like that style of mug too. I may have given me an.
Yeah, that's actually a non-creek mug, but it's not anymore.
There you go.
I like
What
it.
is that, like the enameled? The enameled?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got that on the back side.
Good whiskey well earned. There you
I
go.
like it.
It's the hand select the
like a
barrel,
Black
so it's
Rifle mug I have.
103 proof.
Nice.
Oh.
That's the really
That sounds
good
like
Crown
that might be
Royal if you find it. So my local
Hey,
grocery
Ed.
store actually had
Hey, Ed, cheers.
the Crown Royal 23-year Apple one.
Apple. Yep.
It was $230 a bottle, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
that's
should have got
bargain.
2 of
It's
those.
$2.50 here.
Should have got 2.
okay.
They're on sale.
So you're saying I can
But
get
I
a
don't
beer?
know if I want to pay $2.50 for a pancake syrup.
No, Derek. We're
They're drinking
being.
that liquid death. Convicted
being a-
melon.
I drank one of those today. A convicted melon in the 19.5-ounce cans that they've got now.
From Walmart.
Yeah, they're giant. I wish I had one right here. I'd show it to you.
Water.
Yeah,
I'm just enjoying my Canada Dry Zero along with my whiskey. So.
that's mine. I like those Canada Dry
Oh, there you
Zeros.
go.
Oh,
So Jen's into the liquid death thing. I'm like, that's all we need. Is like, I already have a whiskey habit, and now
That's
she's got a canned
19.2.
water habit.
I like
19.2.
Waterloo. Comes
Yeah,
cheap.
the new-
But Jen
There you
found
go.
out last week that she can order liquid death flavors
There's a
that we
cat.
can't get locally and have them delivered like next day from Amazon. 'Cause
Nice.
we have,
Boy.
oh, nice.
no, it's not, because now we got cases of water showing up. Like, what the fuck?
It'll pair with the cases of
I'm like,
whiskey.
an
Well, you're
energy
just
drink at
preparing
least
for
has
hurricane
energy in it, you
season.
know? Like,
Right,
it's the same
right.
price as a Monster.
So I go to the grocery store and I
Essentially,
pay
yeah.
$3 for a case of water, and I feel bad, but
Somebody's making out like a pan.
You pay it
isn't
if you find a good deal on like 7-Eleven does 2 for $3 on the 16-ounce cans.
Right.
But that's $1.50 a can for
The 16
water.
ounce cans, at least the white ones, are actually from the Alps. These
Yeah.
white ones you get at Walmart are from Virginia.
Yeah, they're from somebody's garden hose.
Yeah.
Hey, my water is good.
They're not actually mountain
Hey,
water.
don't fuck with Virginia water, Mark. It's good.
It's straight
I'm
out
not.
Potomac.
I'm just saying. When I tried to give my son his liquid death water, he's like,
You read
What the hell
can.
was this?
That's like not from the Alps.
They're the same thing. They taste exactly the same. No, this is from the mountains and the Alps. This is from Virginia. Doesn't count.
It's probably distilled water
Say so.
anyway, so it probably is all.
So just take a bottle of Evian and spell that backwards and see what you got.
Naive.
Thank you.
I'm more of a Pellegrino kind of guy. I know this surprises you. But I like Pellegrino.
Some Boss
little sparkling water.
Little
I was dating a woman once and I got a bottle
Yeah,
of
Chris lived in Virginia. I believe
I got
your
a
water
bottle
is
of
delicious.
Evian. She's like, you know what that's spelled backwards? And I'm like, oh, okay.
And Aaron's water is a lot better than mine. I can guarantee it.
Where's he at?
Up in the mountains. a
He's
little
down
bit.
near Roanoke.
Oh.
He's not polluted by the big boy cities like I am.
It is delicious water, but it's. I tell Jim, I said they're not really in the water business. You know that, right? They're really in the manufacturing and distribution business of aluminum cans, but they got to have a reason to sell you an aluminum can, so they put water in it.
And it's got a cool story.
Oh yeah, it's great graphics and great names to their beverages.
Yeah,
but
and
come on.
Elmer T. Lee was out there, making whiskey. None of the bottle, all that shit on the back of the bottle of a bourbon bottle is bullshit too. But
Yes, but we buy it anyway.
we still buy it.
Yeah, but the liquid death's not getting me drunk. It's just
So
getting me
you're gonna
hydrated.
You put a blank
What are you pointing at, Jay? You pointing at my Elmer T. Lee?
You talking about Elmer T. Lee? Yeah. Elmer T. Lee's signature.
That
on
is
the
actually
bottle.
pretty
Yeah.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
And this is not a bad mixer.
Yes, Troy. Yes.
Yes,
It's not
Troy.
bad
That's
mixer.
all it's for.
We'll be
You throw some bourbon and ice and a little liquid death severed lime in there.
I'll just drink water at that point.
Yeah.
I have my electrolyte packets that I throw in water, but that's about
I'll
it.
do a shot of bourbon and drink of water.
Now that I can get along with.
That's kind
I
of what
like
I've
my
been doing
5-gallon
already tonight.
dispenser that I have that I pay $4.95 a freaking 5-gallon and call it good.
Yeah.
Of quality Lincoln municipal.
I go to the
water.
Quick Trip gas station. It's $2.99 for a 24.
There you go.
It ain't.
There you go.
I came to realization when I started buying, because once you have a kid, you start realizing how expensive things really are. I think that's how it works. Buying juice pouches, there's almost no juice in these things. They're not selling juice; they're selling pouches.
Right.
They're selling
sugar.
Yeah, they're in. Well, we buy sugar free or very low sugar stuff, and no artificial dyes. We just don't do that. But you realize you're getting like 2.3 ounces or something like that, 3.2 ounces in a juice pouch. And it's just, you're buying the packaging, you're buying the foil package, you're buying the straw.
Freaking Capri Suns, man. They got like half an ounce of.
There's nothing in those things.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So Ludwig got me onto the Walmart brand of the
There you
electrolytes.
go. I got that too.
Those are
Freaking
good.
sugar free, and it's like $2.40 for a pack of 10 packets.
Yep, those things are awesome.
Yep.
I'm like, instead of putting $9 for liquid IV, but
Yeah.
Yep.
Up for
That
lip
mixed
those.
berry is pretty tasty.
I got that, and I got the lemonade one that's got caffeine in it too. But
Oh, there you go.
that's my first thing in the morning to get.
Jacked up and hydrated.
I'm
I don't need to use
I
the
have
water
a family
bottle.
trait of
Refrigerator.
migraines, so I have a headache every morning.
Perfect.
Richie, I'm right there with you, monster. I'm white ultra. I've been caffeine free, but like the last couple of days, well, not today, but the last couple of days, I drank some caffeine. Trying not to get back on caffeine
sugar-free
daily.
You'll know if I go
Ounces,
caffeine free
right.
in the morning because I'll be on the paper. I've killed a bunch of people.
Well, for you, Brian, have at it, buddy.
Oh, my
I recommend a triple espresso.
I like
That'll
the-
get you there.
Oh,
I
Troy,
had some
man,
all-day
the,
K-cups last week.
the
They ain't
tea-
what was it, the iced tea one?
Yeah, the iced tea
Yeah.
lemonade.
Iced
one.
tea Monsteria?
Really good.
There was an orange one too. I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
I
do
like
the
iced tea
lemonade
one.
The lemonade iced tea though, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is
Any of y'all
that?
tried the liquid death
Monster.
tea? There's liquid death tea as well.
Yeah, the teas. Yeah, they have the Arnold
Are they any
Palmer,
good?
the armless Palmer. I don't know. Jen ordered a bunch of them today, so we should have
Yeah.
some of the
I
new
got to the
ones.
point I do one of these in the morning and then an XL from Dunkin', and I'm pretty much good to go.
Oh yeah.
All right, Scott. I'm going
Oh,
to
I have
get
a
the hell out of
confession.
here.
I ate a donut
All right, Derek.
yesterday.
Appreciate you
I want all
hanging
the
out
fun
with
to
us.
have
Hey,
a
cheers,
good night.
Derek.
Have
Cheers,
as much
Derek.
fun as you can.
Good, Derek.
Silly.
We'll be
Good to see
we'll
you,
be on
Derek.
Big Vic's channel tomorrow. So come
Hey,
on.
The only reason I came on
Tomorrow,
tonight,
Derek.
Derek.
See you, Derek.
Oh, geez, you'll see me again.
I can't wait, buddy. Can't
All
wait.
right, you take care.
Yeah,
Have a
give
good
me
one.
my XL dark roast from Dunkin' in the morning. I'm good to go.
You know, I live not that far from a Dunkin'. I rarely go there. I'm a
I
block and a
love
half
it
from a
because
Dunkin'.
they can actually have my coffee ready by the time I order. Till I get around the building to the window, my coffee's ready.
They're
But
professional.
that's at 6 a.m., so it's
Yeah.
not
The problem
usually
is
many
it's
people.
never the
But
same. Whenever they have them make it, it's never the same.
The
You
only
put a
time
bunch
I
of shit in
drink
there,
coffee-
or just get coffee.
I just
I
get
get
coffee
like iced
while I'm
coffee
there.
with
So
like sugar and
I get my
creamer
coffee through the drive-through, and I'm good to go.
You get a
Well,
donut.
if Scott's saying it's never the same, I just wanted to just
It's never
try
the
to kind
same.
of
They never
mix it
make
just
it the
right.
same.
It's hard to mess up black coffee
Black.
or
I'll have my
I mean, it's
coffee
like
black
dark
and make
roast
sure you don't fuck
coffee
it
with
up.
cream and sugar. How can you mess that
Yeah,
up?
cream and sugar cannot be that hard, but they
the
do.
I'm
ratio
more
is
of a medium.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
a
more of a
ratio
medium
thing for
roast.
sure.
It's called
Just black.
2 sugars, 1 cream.
I mean, I
That's
get
hard.
Dunkin' while I'm out, and I've
Americanos.
got the store here. I can get the Tim Hortons from Canada here now. So that's my dark roast that I keep at home.
I make my shit at
A.
home.
Oh
Yep.
God, I bought
Hey.
some San Francisco
Sorry, eh?
coffee from Costco. It's awful.
Oh, that doesn't even
Don't-
sound good.
Don't know. Just
Like,
don't.
where are they growing coffee in San Francisco? That's what I
Yeah.
We just swept it off the street. It looked like coffee beans.
Yeah, that explains a lot, actually.
Do they have deer and rabbits running wild in San Francisco?
No, but
Richie
they
wants to
have
know our
humans
favorite store or barrel pick.
They don't look
this
like
year.
coffee beans.
My favorite pick this year is that Nash Tucky 5-year bottle.
Mine's that one, that copper and
1569.
cask that I got from Darrell.
Oh yeah, that's
This
up there for
is
me
my
too.
favorite coffee
So
right
good.
I
here.
think I'll pour some of that right now. Thanks,
Darrell.
Scott.
I know where it is. Gotta be around
The
here.
blackout calf. And calf stands for caffeinated AF.
That was last year. Yeah, I canceled my black rifle a while ago. 'Cause
Yeah, I get it from a
Friggin',
buddy of mine. His
Close
wife's
second
got a
is this
store,
beam
they sell
tack,
it
though.
out.
That beam tack is pretty good.
I can get it just as cheap from them as I can
Oh,
get it
yeah.
online.
That copper and cask.
Ooh, nice.
Ben, Demon Hunter, I don't want to know about that. So
I got Darrell's signature on it.
Mine, I kind of rubbed Darrell's signature.
What are you
off
rubbing?
on accident.
Ooh, yeah, be
Rubbing
careful.
Darrell, what?
Yeah, kind of rubbed off a little
This
bit.
copper
yeah, look
and
at
cask.
Ben Demon Hunter's comment. So
That's a tough
I
question.
don't. I'm not highlighting that. No.
See that? There you go,
Highlighting
Scott.
that
That's a
one.
good move. Read it, but don't highlight it.
I
The
read
only time I ever-
when somebody tells you, "Hey, you should highlight that." Always read it first. Always read it.
There's some bigger channels. I won't mention names. Bourbon Junkies.
It's Bourbon Night.
Like Sean will read it and not highlight it, and then Dan gets a
Right.
hold of the mouse, and the next thing you know, it's up on the screen.
Yes,
And he
yeah.
reads, and he's
That's
like,
all,
"Oh,
yeah.
that's why
My-
you hid that." Yeah, that's why. I hid that.
My favorite ones, are the ones that we block as mods, and then they go ahead and click it, and you're like,
Yeah.
Yes, there's a few of those tonight over at Matt
I,
Porter's.
I love when somebody slips a name by them that they don't recognize at first,
yeah.
and then they realize that it's not really a person's name; it's an innuendo.
Yep,
10-year EC private.
there you
line.
go.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Is
I'm gonna have
that,
some of this
um,
copper
About
and
the only
Is it,
time I ever drink coffee is when I'm
maybe it's this one.
Oh, that one's good too.
Oh, the barrels of hope,
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah.
I'll drink
Speaking
coffee
of that,
if it's
send
cold
that
outside.
sample
and warm up. That's about it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if
Sample
I'm
that.
hungover and it's cold, I'll drink some. Yeah.
Well, I don't. Next weekend, I'll probably have a different favorite pick. The one from the
Yeah,
national
that's what I'm
tournament.
telling you.
There you go. Changes.
I don't know if my Nash Tucky, if they're coming out or being shipped, that might be my best one next week. I've got that coming. Boss's whatever birthday or whatever.
David Bowie.
It's just the bosses. What did they call it? Boss's batch or something?
Boss's match.
But it's 8-year. Oh no, that's the copper and gas.
5.
Yeah, that boss. It's 126 proof. I think that boss's batch.
That's hot.
It's hot. It's hot.
That's hot.
So, Mark, what's the finish on this driftless?
We're not going to talk about that, John.
Naranja. Naranja.
Um,
Naranja.
Yeah, that's
that-
one driftless I haven't had yet. So,
Same thing
okay.
as VDN.
Okay.
It's an A1 pick. They're Naranja.
Okay.
Orange liquor, whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
If we're on the same stream, I'll crack a couple of those open tomorrow night.
Yeah, if I
Yeah,
get
you're
it.
Speaking of streaming
Yeah,
tomorrow
yours
night,
should be there tomorrow. So
10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Whiskey Encore returns to Saturday night with Jen tomorrow night, 10 p.m.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, I won't be there.
Not permanently, but
Oh,
maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Bourbon Band Trails in.
But yeah, tomorrow night.
Damn it, Richie,
that's
you're
later
talking
tonight.
about that one again. I need
Nice.
to. Okay,
All right.
Richie, I'm looking that one up now.
Whiskey of the Year material. Really?
Whoa. It's like 120
I always hate when
proof.
like a
Kentucky-
barrel pick is whiskey of the year material though, because it's like you literally will never get that.
Yeah, I tend to not do picks in my tops just
I'll grab
because
that.
it's not accessible to most people. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
All
that.
right,
yeah, cheers, Lil.
Morgan, cheers.
Now I don't know if Vic's going to go on or not. If so, he'll go on after me. But he said he was just probably going to come hang out at my stream. Jen said she'll make it for the first 2 hours, so from 10 to midnight. But I might go longer than that. I might do like 5 hours tomorrow night. We'll see.
Speaking of
I'm
updates on channels, next week I'm gonna go live, but I'm taking all of September off. I got some shit.
Wow.
So I
Okay.
gotta take care of. So I won't. I know. I'll still probably be in chat and stuff, but I won't be near
Shit,
like.
that might open up for Slapshot Roadhouse.
There you go,
There
buddy.
you go. So
Actually,
Slapshot Roadhouse is gonna go on Friday nights for me.
There we go.
There you go.
So we can go from whiskey words
I
to
can't be in my garage
Brian.
doing woodworking until another month goes by
There you
because
go.
it's too fucking hot out there.
Is it still hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
my
is it
garage
ever
heats
cool
up.
in Virginia? I mean, damn.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
After
trust me.
hot through,
September?
yeah, you're hot
August,
through September.
September.
I know
Mid-September,
I'm in
it'll be
DC
good.
And it snowed, and I'm like, I didn't know it was that cold in DC.
It depends on the year. Last couple of year, we haven't had any snow, so I'm predicting this year we're gonna get.
Yeah, this is last time I was there was 2018. Yeah, and it got like 6 inches of snow.
Yeah, we get
Pissed about that.
and then we'll get
Trying to get
the.
around.
I think the year after 2017. I think we had 28 inches in one storm. But see, that's how it is.
Inches.
Like last couple of years, we had nothing, and then like we'll get like 2 feet.
Yeah.
Good night, Jigs.
Good night, Jigs.
Good night, Jigs.
So I got a question. I'm a little intoxicated. Did you guys actually say what your favorite pick was for this year?
Yes.
Favorite pick?
I said the copper and cask that Cheech is drinking right now.
This one right
Okay.
here.
That one, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I got
fantastic.
that. Darrell picked that. Was one of the ones that picked that. I think
Is that because it's like a more recent acquisition, or
it's recent. Yeah, for me.
It is
earlier
recent,
in the year not
but
as well? Not as
I
good.
put it up against a couple of my other ones that I think are whiskey of the year material, and it's right up there.
For a pick. For
I'm going to
best
throw
picks I've
this
had
one
this
out
year.
there.
Yeah.
It's an 8-year Corbin Cash from Independent Joe, single barrel.
What's with the California people all about this Corbin and Cash thing?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, this is the first time I've tried it.
It's good.
It really
Dude,
is.
I had Joe sent me a 6-year and an 8-year. And this is the first
only
time
one
I've
that was
tried
a little
it. It's
weird
worth
for
it.
me.
It's
I
worth
didn't
the
care for
hype.
the Merced rye. That was a little off.
John Cloud, that bottle's not available anymore. The copper and cask. That's the problem with picks is they're so limited.
They're
you
so
know.
like you got to be on it. And
The fact that more than one person in our community has this bottle or knows about this bottle is only because of the community. You wouldn't know about it otherwise. So
I literally, like Darrell said, hey, you guys should pick this up, and I was like, add to cart, and I bought it. Like I didn't
Yeah.
didn't even think about it. I was like,
kind of out with me.
you know, like okay.
He's like, hey, are you interested? Check your PayPal, buddy.
I love copper and cask. I actually have a couple bottles. There's
Yeah.
a liquor store in my area that does nothing but copper and cask. I
There you go.
really like it.
Wow.
Yeah, this one's good.
In fact,
It's the only one
the
I've ever
store
had.
that we went through to get it, like, thought that Darrell was ordering way too many.
Yeah.
So they like
I ordered
they,
such and such.
Yeah.
They thought it was a mistake, so they almost didn't let us have the
Bam.
bottles. They shut down the website.
Oops.
I said I'm going with this one for now.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Barrels of Hope.
That's a top 3 for me of
It's an ECBP.
barrel picks.
Yeah.
10-year, 124 ish.
That's
good.
You can get a 10-year ECBP. You're doing pretty good.
You're doing all right. Last year I got an 8-year, 2 9-years, a 10-year, and an 11-year. They were all picks.
Yeah, I got a local 10-year that was really good.
Although, Mark, I will say I go back and forth which one I actually like better, the short
do you?
barrel or the Founder.
I was looking back and I'm not sure.
It's like,
Barry, you were only asking like best pick bottles, like best model picks we've had, or
Best
just
bottles.
best bottles?
No, probably no, because I think Richie Z was asking best bottle picks.
Yeah,
Okay,
Richie was
picks,
asking.
Yeah, it was from Richie. Okay. Picks are just difficult. I have this one Four Roses pick that's fantastic. It's like it's an OBSF, I think. It's one of the other odd ones, and it's so good, but I'll never be able to get it again, ever.
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
OBSO. How old is that one, Troy?
9 years, 6 months.
There you go. That's solid. Sometimes I'm really in the mood for Four Roses. Like I had a little sip of that one earlier, and I was like,
The Four Roses picks I had were last year, so I don't know if that counts.
Yeah.
I actually did a blind flight of Four Roses barrel strength tonight. And which one were you drinking, Cheech?
I was drinking
an OESO, I think.
I had an OESO right here.
And I have the OBSO.
Yeah.
So my winner was the OESQ.
Yeah.
Did you get that 10 sample flight?
No.
Not for $150. No.
No, fuck that.
Because how big are the samples? Like 2 ounces?
2 ounces. It's
500
500
mils.
Here's another pick from that same store. As you can see, I really like this one. This is an OBSK from that same store. This one is 10 years, 4 months.
Wow.
Delicious,
The
though.
crazy
But
part of
once
the
it's
picks
gone,
I
it's
have
gone.
is that they're like a barrel apart.
Yeah.
One of them was an Illinois pick from last year, and the other one is the A1 pick from last year, and they're a barrel apart. The numbers are exactly the same, but one barrel.
That's crazy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. The one thing I do like about Four Roses picks like this is the narrowest part of the bottle's the top, and it gets continually wider. So when you're at the halfway point, you actually have about 2/3 of the whiskey left.
That's a good
John
point.
Claude, I've got a store near me that probably does about 4 to 6 of them a year of Four Roses picks, and they're almost always a different batch, which is kind of nice.
I'll be right back.
OESQ.
So that's an OESQ.
There we go.
Here's a bottle that
got
does the
bars down.
exact opposite. Its tallest part is widest part's the top, and it gets thinner as you go to the bottom. So this isn't a letdown whiskey when you get to the bottom of it because it goes real fast. But
Yeah.
little Origin bottle and bond.
Whiskey though. I like
Nice.
it.
They still have a very nice bottle. Cheers. Merc.
For
Is that really one good? I haven't opened mine yet.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I like them all.
I was thinking about getting a backup of the white label, but
I
have it in
thought I
store.
liked the rye the best, but I like the white label the best.
The high rye bourbon.
Yeah, the high rye bourbon.
I like
yeah.
the white label.
The white label, that's the one. Yeah. They're all good. I thought I liked the rye a lot more than I did. I'll have to revisit that again.
I haven't
Probably
gotten
not
the rye one yet.
Right, it's
But
pretty
not
good.
around here. John Cloud says, being Ohio, we have near store picks. That's
They have-
lame.
Yeah, but they
They
get
have
the state
state
picks. They
Yeah,
get
they
state
do.
picks.
I was gonna say Jason.
HLQ
Some of
picks.
So I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, Virginia gets store picks, like 7 of them a year. They drop on the same fucking day.
Yeah.
And they're gone.
OH is a big fan of Four Roses picks. Picks up 2 of them anytime I see them.
I can usually find at least locally within an hour. I could probably find 2 or 3 stores at any time that have a Four Roses pick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have to do dirty things to get Four Roses picks. So that's why I only have 3.
It's weird. It's almost like you don't know people.
Yeah, hey buddy, do you want a 4th?
I do know a guy.
You know people.
I know some people.
Speaking of which, I'm visiting that guy on Monday to pick up yet another Four Roses pick. Problem is, it's not for me; it's for Chris Tats. But I'm hopefully going to enjoy it with him in Vegas.
There you go.
September.
Yeah, I thought I was making it to the Sagamore meetup at the end of the month, but as of this past, after the events of this current week,
Well,
you've been busy.
I won't be making that trip.
Richie, they'll be coming around. That Origins is going to be an all day, like all the time thing. So.
Yeah,
they
it
keep
should be a
having it
regular
over
shelf
on,
item.
Bourbon Outfitters too.
Yeah, I
it
saw them
kinda
everywhere I
sounds
went
like-
today, so they were prevalent. Like every store I went had all three of them.
It sounds kind of like the new makers, cellar age.
The age
It's not
stated
just
the
going to be a
12, 13
one-off.
year.
It's going to be a yearly thing. Like,
Oh, an
they're
annual.
They're going to annually make it.
Oh no, I'm blind. I
heard Jack Daniel's 15 and 18 coming out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I've not seen 10 or 12. Oh, well, I did see 10 or 12, but there's a ridiculous
going
price.
to,
Yes,
Kentucky.
Lilith, I will be in Kentucky. Jen will be in Kentucky. We'll be in Kentucky together while
I'm
you're
sorry,
in
Toast. I didn't
Kentucky.
know you were back there.
Oh, hey.
Toasty.
You hanging out there a long
that
time, and
guy?
I was just being an idiot.
What's up, Toast?
What's up?
Hi, Sean.
How's everybody feeling
Were
today?
you there a while?
Cheers, man.
And I was just drunk and stupid.
Pretty good.
No,
I'm feeling really
Okay,
good.
good.
I just came on to do a little live review, on your live stream here.
Oh God, what do you have?
Parker's Heritage.
I'm getting ready to boot him. It's fine. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, the Ryder Cup
What's your
official bourbon.
bourbon?
God.
Oh, the Ryder
European
Cup
toasted oak.
toasted.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's a nice cork.
Cool little bottle.
Well,
So it's finished in European oak. You would know more about that than I would there, Troy.
well,
Is
is
it
it
toasted
French,
Elijah Craig?
Hungarian?
I was gonna say French oak. Probably French oak, right?
It
Could be
Yeah.
Hungarian.
It tastes like it's French oak.
Yeah. They just
It's
wanted to be fancy and say
fruit.
European.
But have you
What
ever
is-
had some Hungarian?
Yeah, and people hate the French,
Cool,
so
man.
you know.
It comes in this big fucking blue
wow.
bottle.
Frog Oak.
There you go. Fruit.
Remulac, a small town in France. We come from France.
Exactly.
We come from France.
Maybe like, hey,
Dude,
small
I
town
just
in
watched
France.
that movie today, man.
Oh,
While I was
it's so
flipping around, dude. I love
fucking good.
it.
It's so funny.
We come from France.
We're from France. We come from
Love
France.
John.
We just let consume mass
John.
quantities.
Grams.
Irish goodbye.
Was it John? Was it John?
He's out.
Okay.
Cheers, Mark.
Internet dipped, I think.
Bye, John.
It's John Kranz. You guys might know him.
Mr. Crane, dude.
Mr. Kranz, dude.
You might know him from such venues as this channel and others.
And others. Various and sundry.
The first man to jump on the live stream when someone opens the chat
There you go.
or the stream.
Absolutely.
Usually. Yep.
Usually. I mean, nothing is guaranteed.
No.
Except for death.
And taxes.
Way different than the normal toast.
And taxes.
Oh, wow. It's definitely got some color on it. Oh, look at that.
Hey, that sounds racist. Stop that.
There you go. It's actually a little lighter than I thought it would be.
Won't be the first time I've been accused of that tonight. So
Tonight, what'd I miss?
And the blue. I like the blue.
Yeah, the blue looks good.
That's cool.
That does look good. Does
we were
it
talking
taste
about
any different
football
than a
and the
normal
South and all
toasted?
that. So.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm pretty sure it was French oak because it has like that Maker's 47.
You felt
or-
the tongue when you just took a sip?
Yeah, you know what I mean? That
Okay.
47. That Maker's 47.
It's
Reminiscent.
40.
47.
Or
There we go.
46, whatever. 47.
46.
You know what, Steve?
Whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm
49.
just laughing.
47, kind of like
Whatever
70,
the 40-ish.
Semantics.
72,
220, 221, whatever it takes.
44, 45, whatever it takes.
That is one of my
You know what
favorite
I'm
movies,
talking
man. Mr. Mom, dude.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, you want a beer? It's 7 a.m. Scotch?
Sean,
Hey, Ma, what you cooking? Here.
text me
Noodles,
before
my favorite.
text me
Honey, if you
before 8
call and I
a.m.
don't
tomorrow
answer,
morning.
I'll be at the gym or the gun club.
If you want any samples of anything I have, because
That
I'm
actually
leaving
sounds
at 8 a.m.
accurate for you,
tomorrow.
T-Rob.
Yeah.
And I'll be in your area.
That's not from a movie. That's T-Rob's real life.
Shit.
Which would make a great movie.
I wish I could send you a whole list of everything you have, but you probably have everything I have, so it doesn't really matter. So,
Wow, that's pretty self-deprecating. I don't know why you would say something like that about yourself, Drew. I'm sure your whiskey collection is amazing. Okay.
I doubt he has 10,000 bottles of wine in his basement.
I like your wine collection, buddy.
It's only about 600.
Hey, Troy, you know I brought a bottle of that.
I doubt Sean has 600 bottles of wine in his basement.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Who the fuck's making pancakes at 11:23 at night?
Guessing.
You, Ben.
You know what, Sean? I'll bring you stuff. I'll bring you stuff.
Here's the
Doesn't
crazy
matter. I'll
thing:
bring you
he's
stuff.
making just one.
Just a pancake.
A pancake.
A pancake.
No one makes
pancake
a.
at
It's
11.
this big.
If I'm making pancakes, we're making like 12 to 20.
Well, when I make a pancake, it says it's 4, but it's really mine 1.
My
Well, we'll see you in October.
four people. Oh, you need one. Like,
Do you have
one
barrel
second.
aged bourbon?
The box of macaroni and cheese Kraft says
What's
I'm a
that?
family of 4.
That,
so.
that is the
Single
biggest
serving, yeah.
bullshit.
Is the packet of samples I sent
Why
you?
do I suddenly want pancakes?
I wish you guys could see how oily
I've had pancakes in months.
I used the thing from the sample for the bottles.
That one.
Bill says semantics. I'm always
shit.
up for semantics.
I think I like your Woodinville rye the best, the single barrel rye.
Oh yeah.
I had to kill the rye and the twice barrel JD the other night so I could use the caps on samples I sent out.
That's a good excuse to finish. them.
They have battery
Around
powered
the cap.
pancakes in Canada. Who knew?
John Kranz or T-Rob got those caps. I'm not sure which ones.
Oh man.
You know what? I'm going to finish this one. This is the Sagamore Spirit, the Dusty debut.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
Thank you, Mark.
It's good.
Yep.
What'd you say about the caps, Mark?
What? I had to kill 2 samples I got from Troy so I could scavenge the caps and put them on samples I was sending out.
Okay. I'm just looking at my
I had 8 bottles
Pancakes
and
was
6 caps.
Woodford.
What the hell?
That'll happen.
So Barry, what's new with you? You've been kind of quiet down there.
No,
Here's
I'm
all
just
right.
He's been drinking high proof whiskey all night. That's,
yeah.
I
He's
had
like all
battery
those-
samples sitting in my house forever. I just can't find myself to blind.
I'm doing an all
Remuses.
Coy Hill flight.
No,
Whoa.
I
Good night.
Peach is definitely peeing the
Good
bed.
night, yeah.
No, I'm not doing that tonight.
going into Derek
When
territory.
you drop it in your eye, T-Rob.
I just don't want to say anything stupid. So
What you splash in your eye?
Did T-Rob just take acid?
No, I'm just wiping.
Well,
Just
Afrin,
wiping my.
Are you eating saltines or are those Ritz?
No,
Those are rich.
well, I've got my Ritz.
Okay.
Looks like a piece of
Mine.
I'm actually cheating. I'm
Uh-oh.
eating extra cheesy Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hey, well, I eat both those things, and it fucking failed, okay? So, I don't know. I want my money back.
I eat your diet, T-Rob, and I don't know what's happening.
I want my money back.
Don't
That
eat them
shit
by the
didn't work.
box.
I ate a new
That's
chicken
the
sandwich
key.
from Popeyes today. They have a blackened chicken sandwich now.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, I saw that one.
That shit was
Has
good.
not been
Got it with the
to
spicy
Popeyes.
mayo.
I've been to a Popeyes. And
There's a
probably
Popeye down in Lakewood. I'm gonna go try that.
Love that chicken for Popeye.
Sometimes.
That song went through my head before. I couldn't sing it. Good job, T-Rob.
I
hadn't eaten in
Popeyes
23 hours.
because they gave free meals to police officers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just one
Troy, you're
caveat.
drinking
I
Dusty's-
hadn't eaten in
drinking
23
Dusty's
hours, so I was
Sagamore
very
pick?
hungry
Yeah.
when I ate it.
Oh wow.
nice.
Yeah.
I see you, Lilith.
I was intermittent fasting. Not on purpose, though.
Pancakes equals
So
Woodford
apparently
syrup.
pancakes equals Woodford.
You guys are living in the future. I just want some fucking Cheez-Its right now. To be honest.
There was
one.
somebody's stream that kept talking about the chicken and biscuits crackers.
Yeah.
Oh, these things are the worst.
Solid 20 minutes.
Chicken in a butt.
I had to get chicken
in a
and
biscuit.
crackers yesterday.
Yeah.
Chicken in a biscuit, I believe it's called.
Chicken in a
I could be
biscuit.
wrong.
Chicken in a biscuit.
Yeah.
Did you get the
I
ranch
bought-
flavored ones or the regular?
Oh,
Just
gotta
If
get
you're
the
gonna
regular.
get the cheese, that you got to get the extra
extra
cheesy.
cheesy.
Oh.
See, I go the-
Extra
I
cheesy.
go the extra toasty or
Yeah,
the white
extra
cheddar.
toasty.
Oh,
Extra
I
toasty
always
or
get the white cheddar cheese.
The white cheddar's
Extra
good
toast.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
My
have
favorite
willpower.
used to be cheese
cheese.
dips,
I don't-
but
I don't have
Nabisco
any of
stopped
that
making them,
cheech,
and
so.
so I had
yeah.
to revert to cheese its.
I like
'Cause I
the
thought cheese dips
sandwich
actually
crackers,
tasted
the cracker
better.
sandwiches like the sour cream and chive or the Captain wafers.
Chive, yeah. The Lance crackers.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yummy.
It's always the cheddar with peanut butter in the middle. Those are my favorite.
Oh yeah,
There,
cheddar.
Tim
yeah,
Moe
cheese
has
and
a
pepper.
question for you.
With
Mhm.
peanut
Yeah,
butter.
I'm
Cheddar crackers,
solid.
peanut butter in the middle.
Yep, I like those too.
So is that a double oak, Ben? Pancake equals Woodford Reserve. Is that double oak Woodford Reserve? Because it probably should be.
Yeah.
Even just regular wood
Yeah,
with the
Tim,
double
I'll
oak.
deliver
is
this to you then.
Yeah.
He's talking
Thank
about
you, man.
pancakes and a pour. So
I got something for you too.
I would say Jack Daniel's single barrel barrel proof because that's
yeah,
dessert.
or
under the cabinet somewhere.
Old Forester 1910.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what the heck
1910
this
could
is, but
hook it up
I'm
with a
not a big
pancake.
fan.
sounds
Harry's
good.
chicken crispy.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
Ben.
Harry's chicken crimpy is, but
Are they going to
Is
survive
that
the
the
flight?
part?
Because that sounds like a Australian delicacy.
Chicken crimpy.
chicken crimpy. I don't know.
It's a
No, this year
chicken
they're
crimpy.
this year they're making us all eat Vegemite.
Don't bring Vegemite.
I've eaten Vegemite before. It's
Well,
not
that comes in
great.
a jar, right? So it'll survive the trip. I'm not sure about
Vegemite's
the
not supposed to be
spread,
eaten
yeah.
plain.
I've had it before. You don't want it.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not
T-Rob, are you also
I
drinking a
was not
sample I
impressed.
sent?
Vegemite.
Did you pour a
Chicken
sample
in
too,
a
or no?
biscuit.
You're just looking at it?
Chicken crimpies.
Okay.
It's like a chicken and a biscuit.
My problem with the Woodford Reserve Double Oak, I can't drink it unless it's cold outside, which we get about 2 months of that a year. So
Right,
the other
yeah.
10 months of the year, all these bottles just sit here.
That's the same.
I know.
Same with me. I can't
That's
drink
my-
that.
Yeah, it's
That's my
not a hot
problem.
weather
I
whiskey.
love you,
that's for
Lil,
sure.
but that's wrong.
I'm trying to
I
drink
don't
a
mind
bunch
Vegemite.
of I'm trying to drink a bunch of stuff that I've got like a quarter full or whatever, but
Yeah.
like none of it sounds good right now. Like Woodford Double Oak.
Yeah, it
or,
doesn't sound good.
Like,
Mhm.
even Seagrass.
Too hot.
I was just
I like
oh.
Vegemite more than Marmite, if you know what Marmite
Yeah.
It's got to get a little colder to drink seagrass. I mean, seagrass is good in the summertime because it's
Yeah.
good tropical, but
It's-
I'd rather
it's
drink
a-
it when it's cold.
I'll
Talk
tell you,
about a
whiskey tastes terrible in hot weather is Midwinter Night's Dram.
Yeah.
Any of them,
Ah.
you cannot
Any
drink it when
port-
it's hot
any
out.
heavy port finished. is
Anything that's a
not-
wine finished, yeah, to me, just
Yeah.
does not come off as a hot weather whiskey.
There you go.
I'm mad about.
But I can drink a
Midwinters.
sherry
They're
finished
never
one.
gonna.
I was
I'm
drinking
never
some.
gonna buy
Yeah, I was
Midwinters
going to
again.
say a sherry or a muscatel. Could be
Yeah, I was drinking the
Oh yeah, muscatel.
the Blood Oath Pack 9 last night,
Yeah.
and that's pretty solid.
Yeah, I saw that Woodinville Muscatel finish today, the 100 proofer.
I haven't
Yep.
seen that.
Seven Whiskey
Put it
says
on the shelf.
blend. Duff,
It,
double
it's
oak,
good. It's
Jack
really
Daniel's
good.
single barrel
Is it?
barrel proof. and Old
Single
Forester.
barrel proof.
I can do all that.
Well, that's a Brown Foreman flight right there.
Yeah,
That is.
Yeah.
I
That
tried the
sounds like a lot of
1915 blend, but I still didn't like it. I'd rather just drink 1920.
yeah. 1920 is pretty hard to beat. I tell you what, I like. The last time I did the 1915 blend, it was an old 1920 and a new 1910, and that one worked out a lot better.
There you
But
go.
I only have one. I have one unopened bottle of each of the old 1910 and 1920. So I don't know.
The only time I
Yeah.
did one was both with the old bottles, and I didn't really care for
Yeah,
it.
those labels are difficult.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
I do
didn't
like
like the
1920
bottle
though.
Bond either. That
There was one 1910 old label on the shelf forever at the store I go to all the time.
Yeah,
And he let me trade in. I took a new label 1910 and he just traded me.
one
Oh
for one.
wow, nice.
St.
Yeah.
Cheats had to bring it
I
up.
gave him the new label. He gave me the old label.
There you go.
No problem.
There we
Thanks,
go.
man.
That one's 70.1.
Damn.
One
Coy Hill.
40.2. There we go.
Is that Coy Hill?
Yep.
Yeah, this one I'm not opening it, but this one's a 70.96.
I've never seen a Coy Hill.
Nice.
I saw it, but the guy wouldn't sell it. Sorry.
Really?
That might go into my
Coy
rotation
Hill's a
for,
little
for
sensitive
next year's
subject
meetup.
too.
How
I had a
can you
store
have
owner
whiskey
call
for
me and
sale
say,
that
"Hey, I
don't
got a
sell?"
Coy Hill for you." I showed
guess
up
technically
less
wasn't
than
for
30
sale.
minutes and it was gone.
It was at the gas station where they have the releases, and he's like, I don't think I'm going to sell it.
What?
Well, then why you have it out?
It wasn't like on a shelf. You just had it behind a counter, and I saw it there.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know yet.
Listen, the way I got that Coy Hill that I got, I'd given up on getting Coy Hill. It had been 6 months since it came out, and I was like, fuck it, it's gone. I'll never see that thing. Yeah. And I walked into the store I do the most business with, and I forget, I bought a store pick from him and something else. He's like, we also got this special Jack Daniels, and he shows it to me, and I see the red, and I'm trying to stay cool, Cheech. Stay cool. Just be cool. I'm like, if it's under $100, I'll take it. He's like, let me ring it up. He's like $74. I'm like, fuck, nice. Score, exactly.
Perfect.
Okay, I haven't opened that one because I have like 3 other samples of Coy Hill people have sent me that.
There you go.
This bottle.
I tasted it at Poison Park the other time. It was pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Bill and Dara brought that one.
Yeah, I had some of that one. That was good. I mean, of the ones I've had, they've all been good.
Yeah,
that's a definitely knock it out of the park moment for Jack Daniels. And I think the JD12 from this year is also a knock it out of the park.
The 12.
I know that wouldn't go.
I've had the 12.
But is it $500 good?
No.
No.
Is it $200 good? Maybe.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm comparing it to other $200 whiskeys have Old Carters, Four Gates. There are others that it hangs with those easily. And
which one is it?
The 12-year Jack Daniels.
Oh, okay.
I think it hangs in there for sure.
Who's going to be buying the cellar aged makers?
Scott.
$150 makers. Don't do it.
I don't care.
I'm going to do it just to piss you off. I'm going to do it.
Is it $150? Wow.
Yeah.
Because it's
I saw BEP on the shelf for 2 weeks in a row. I went there on Friday to the store. BEP sitting there. This week, still sitting there.
BEP
one bottle.
For how much?
It's
it wasn't 150.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like $70.
Yeah.
Mark, I'll just tell you something. That one I got a sample of, and I'm glad it was only a sample.
I ain't buying it. Nope. I mean, nobody's gonna talk me into it. The Maker's Picks I have, I'm not really a big fan of Maker's Picks. Just
I like their wood finishing series, but that one missed the mark.
The ones I have up here are the only ones that I like.
I think Makers needs to pull back, regroup a little bit, understand that they have a legacy brand, but they also have to cater to new palates and trends.
Well, you remember the email I sent to them.
Maybe don't fire their master distiller.
Troy, I think you're probably going to single-handedly straighten out Maker's Mark with your well-crafted emails.
Well, here's
I've seen the email. It's very well crafted.
Well,
I told them I'd pay up to
You go
$100
full Karen on them?
Yeah. But they're like, this sucker will pay $100 for
Yeah,
it.
he's full
We might as well
Chad.
go for $150. It's all Troy's fault.
Yeah.
Way to fucking go.
I got
Isaiah,
a very
what's up, buddy?
strongly worded letter after I kind of ripped into him on a.
I've seen
live
Remus.
channel.
That's why it's
Seven?
one.
Remus 7, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, the 7. You seen it, Mark?
No.
No, it should be hitting now. It's hitting.
I thought you were talking about the new Ross and
anybody
Smith
seen the-
Remus bottle picks.
No, the new
Remus
7
Highs Rye.
comes out
I
August.
saw a picture
September.
online. That's all I saw for 7.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
The new Remus 7.
The Remus 7.
Oh,
I
shit.
want to try that Remus, the new Remus that came out. It's called the Highest Rye. It's like a 39% rye.
39% rye.
Yeah. Bourbon.
I haven't seen it yet.
So I actually
Yeah,
have
it's
that.
definitely going to add more oak.
Oh, you have it. How is it, Barry?
So I've got a single barrel. I don't have
Yeah.
the Remus
Six,
7.
was it 6?
It's a 6.
Yeah, that's what I thought you might be talking about.
You know, everybody dumped on that bottle. It's not bad.
It's good.
It's a new label, Remus pick.
That I've gone back
Yeah.
to. I like it a lot.
Aaron says it's in
Isaiah's
Virginia.
Comment said the same thing the whole time because I thought that 7 was a question mark when he said, "Had anyone seen the Remus?" That's why I didn't know what he was talking about. But actually, it's a 7.
He does. Yeah.
Reading is fundamental. Jesus.
You're not a surgeon, are you?
No, I'm
Oh
not.
my God.
I know you're not a surgeon.
Are
I'm
you
just
an
kidding around.
anesthesiologist?
So
No.
Remus is supposed to
No.
come out with the 6-year high rye,
Actually,
9% rye. I actually
Speaking of
have
anesthesiologists,
has the exact same mash bill. It's not the 6-year, but it's a higher.
The guys I knew that went into anesthesiology from med school are like, let's see what this does to me.
were they the
How much
one for
can
you,
you
one
take?
for me kind of guys? Yeah,
One for
Kinda.
you, two for me kind of people.
Yeah. All I know
What does
is
this do? What does this do? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Try
I went
this.
into surgery
What, it's
one
Thursday
time.
already?
Right before the surgery, the anesthesiologist comes in and he's like tweaking out, and I'm like, I'm not going into surgery with that guy.
That's so true.
He had like a twitchy eye, and there was no. He had too much of that football.
When I had my shoulder replacement a few years ago, the anesthesiologist
You're not far
came
off,
in.
but you're completely wrong.
You know, the anesthesiologist came in and he was going over, everything for the surgery. And he said, I'm going to go ahead and put your IV in and all. And he's taking all the tubing out of the pack. And he said, you got to really check these connections because they don't often tighten them good at the factory. So he's checking all the connections. He's tightening everything. And he goes to put the needle in my arm for the IV. And he did not check the last fitting with the needle right there. He stuck it in there and blood just went everywhere.
Damn.
Did you get blood faithful?
And I'm like,
old faithful blood.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm kind of squeamish about stuff going in my veins. I can take shots all day long. That doesn't bother me. If something going in my veins, I don't look. I just turn my head.
I'm still talking about blood. He's done.
Yeah, and this guy just starts going on and on about all this blood and calling for a nurse and I'm like, shut up, dude. I'm turning green. I'm broken out in sweat. He's just like,
all right. They're putting you out for
dealing with
surgery.
this
Just make
over
you
here.
pass out.
Yeah, I know exactly. I'd have been better off.
So my son drives a Lexus 300, which is basically a Toyota Camry. Of course, it's a 1998, and there's dents on every corner of that car. There's no undented portion of that vehicle.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we're like, we could probably get you a new car for your birthday or something. He's like, no, I like this one. You're an idiot.
There you go.
Okay. That's fortunate.
Hey, if you service those things, they'll run forever.
Yeah.
Donna's had two. She's had.
I mean,
she's on her third Lexus, and the first two she had, she put well over 200,000 miles on both of them, and sold them. And the people that bought them are still driving them.
300E.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The day he bought it, or the week he bought it, he was in a friend's house, and this girl backed out of the drive and just like slammed into the front of that car and just trashed the shit out of one side of his fender. So the insurance, we got the insurance paper. They basically paid for the vehicle.
Right.
We didn't get it fixed because it's a big ass fucking dent, whatever. So his vehicle's been like trashed twice and paid for twice, and there's no. It's all just liability. There's no kind of insurance. The vehicle's been salvaged or totaled or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's just driving.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm close
I
to
love
that.
my car. We'll go to your house and visit. Slam. What the hell, a few people.
I remember being in a parking lot and I backed into a lady, and I got out and I looked at her car and I was like, "Fuck! I hope I didn't do that," because the whole back end of the bumper was completely smashed in, and I was like, "God, I hope I didn't do that."
It was like that when I got here.
And I had to. It was like at a mall, and I had to go into like the security guard and be like, "Hey, I need to tell this."
No,
lady
what you had to do is turn on your vehicle and leave.
Leave. I should have just got the fuck
Park
out.
somewhere
Yeah,
else.
you're right. You're right.
Dipped out.
Anyway, she came out and
We
like
did the right
Hey,
thing.
you get out. You look around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just leave a note.
You write a
she
note
came-
on a napkin.
Right, leave a note.
That
She
says,
came out
"I'm
and she
very
was like,
sorry."
"Don't worry,
And
my
that's
daughter
it.
backed in, my daughter
very
backed
sorry.
into a Suburban the other day," and I was like,
I didn't mean to
thank
back into
fuck.
your car. Have a nice day.
I was like, "Wow."
I only put
She's
this
like,
here
"I'm not
because
even
people were
gonna
watching.
charge whatever." She's like, "You did nothing."
So Troy, I know
I
that
had a heart attack when I saw that shit.
I know I fucked with you when you ran over that drivetrain or whatever, fucked your
Yep.
Tesla up. But man, it whatever voodoo spirits or chicken heads you cut off, man, you put a hex on me. I got 2 screws in in 2 different tires within 4 days of each other, man.
Oh no,
Troy, you already fucking triangulated my house, man. I know it was you.
You better straighten up,
son of
Sean.
a bitch.
You know what? Oh, man.
That's right.
You know
I
what,
gotta
Sean?
look
If
you up
you get
again.
screwed, you might as well get screwed twice.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Troy. Okay, every unkind thing that I've ever said about you, I meant about myself and not you. You are very good looking. You are great.
you're a master bender. You know.
Just stop.
I'm
putting
a master
fucking
debater.
tires,
I'm
you
right there.
asshole.
We're at
So
17.
yeah, somebody doing some work set that box of screws on that tailgate and forgot to put them up when they
Dude, and there's construction everywhere.
everywhere. Oh yeah.
So Sean, I went to Seattle to trade in my Tesla on Thursday, and they couldn't do it that day. I had to get like a trade-in offer and everything. The Kelly Blue Book on my car, and I'm just going to tell this to everybody because I don't give a shit anymore. The Kelly Blue Book on my car is $27,000.
God damn.
Right? Guess what Tesla offered me for my car?
30 plus?
12.
17.
30?
12. I was close.
I was close. I said 17. Yeah,
So,
16.
I will
Blue
not
Book
be
doesn't mean
trading in
shit
my car.
anymore. Yeah. You're better off selling it outright.
Fuck that.
So I'm
I
telling
saw an
you,
electric
so
truck today.
what we owe on it,
Called a
we're just going to
Revia?
sell it to my father's
saw it.
Rivian.
Oh, yeah,
Rivian.
Yeah.
Rivian.
Revia? Yeah.
Shit, I'll give you
I
7
was driving on
cents
the
for
road
it.
and I was coming out of my neighborhood on my motorcycle, and they just rock and chip the road, so it's all fucking
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
wonky.
hate that.
So the Revia goes by and I pull up behind him, and as soon as he got to the non-rocked part, he just like, I was like, wow, you got some good torque there, buddy. And I was like behind him trying to move up.
Yeah.
He just
there's-
took off. It was crazy.
You know, electric motors have instant torque.
Yeah. He
so
just like
they just peel up the road.
He's
Just like,
gone.
we're gone.
I was waiting for him to start throwing rocks at me, but it didn't happen.
Oh gosh.
All right, y'all, I'm out.
Good night, Brian.
All right,
Thanks for
Take
hanging out
care,
with us.
man.
All right, Brian.
Later, Brian.
And I was leaving my neighborhood to go to the UPS store.
4 spots open.
Find out
if
what the hell
anybody
happened to the
wants to
shipment I got from Ben's bottles from New York, because they evidently tried to deliver it to my house 3 times and they turned it around and just sent it back. I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
And there was
I
like
hate when it does-
3
they do
stick
that.
on, I don't know what they evidently started to try to deliver it on a Tuesday or something. I didn't know. My wife has the email notifications for our address, evidently. I got to my house on Friday, and there's 3 stickers on my door with these ridiculous numbers that don't track anything. I tried to find them out. So, yeah. And then the text message, the email says, oh, we're sending it back. I go out there today. The guy's like, yeah, it's in Chicago. And I was like, no, I want it here. Can you return it? So, yeah.
Reroute.
Some kind
I
of
had
stop
a,
to reroute it back to the store. I'm like, just leave it here. I'll come pick it up. Don't send it to my house because no one's here to sign for it. It's gonna. So
I had
Dude,
something
there's a
that
raid
was,
going on.
certified
Jesus
mail.
I want to go green, I think, but maybe blue.
I had something sent certified mail, and I didn't.
Can you make it keep repeating?
That's all manual. I don't have a chase set up, but I could.
And anyway, the USPS said that it was delivered, and I was like, it hasn't been delivered because I didn't sign for it because it was certified. And then I look in my mailbox. My mailman signed for it.
Oh,
That's a good mailman. Gotta love
That
mailmen
is.
like that. Yep.
what a good guy.
Yeah.
Unless it's a different kind of certified letter that you need to sign for, and some bad shit happens.
Yeah. Well,
True.
you know, if it's really bad shit, they're not sending you a letter. There's somebody showing up to hand it to you.
Oh, well, that's even worse shit.
That's-
That's like the worst shit possible.
I don't know.
That's
You've been
process
served.
servers are great people.
Okay, you've been served.
It's,
Like,
yeah, process servers are just doing a valuable job for the court system.
And
Sure
they
they
provide the fun opportunity to say, you've been served to random people on the street.
That's right.
And-
Exactly.
It's so true.
Which I may or may not have done before. Just saying.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Hey, my wife did that for the past 23 years.
we had somebody do that with
yeah, that's a
divorce
good
papers,
gig.
and I caught them before they got into our building.
Oh man, everybody's got an arm's reach. Wow,
My
Toasty.
mind.
He's got the junior. What do you got?
See the junior. What's your B on the number bottom of that? What's your batch number?
I have 22A.
15 or 16?
It's the last junior.
17?
Yeah.
All right, are we doing that?
that's
Are we
what I
doing
have.
it? Troy, man, what do you got?
Well, I've got your Dusty pick still, but I got 22A I can have a sample of.
Oh, that doesn't say junior though. Did you just hold up a junior?
No, I've only got
Junior.
the one.
Yeah, and T-Rob had a
Hey.
junior.
Yeah. Mark, is this a stag or a stag junior? Or is this the new
Stag
stag?
That's 22B. No, it's 18. Whatever 18 is.
18. Okay.
But not the first non-junior.
So that was the first non-junior. Okay.
That's
Yep.
pretty,
B,
pretty good
right?
thought.
I got to write it on the label.
Get to them.
First non. Well, this is the store pick that I had after the 17.
Look at how much stuff Cheech has to take down just to get to a stat junior.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Of course, you're enthused.
Enthused and confused.
There you go. We used to have this morning show. These two guys they'd always go back and forth on the subject, and the guy would go, No, you don't understand. You're confused. And the other guy would say, Well, of course I'm enthused. You know, we're talking about
But
this.
yeah,
You know?
here's the junior, the 17.
There you go.
I had this on Whiskey War stream a while ago. or-
That's 128.7.
Yeah.
128.7, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, shit. Attaboy, Mark.
Nice.
You like this part?
Yeah, I think that's what I paid for
Oh,
my 17.
$59.99.
Yeah.
It's a $58.99. Come on, get it right.
Yeah.
Or 50, sorry. Damn it. That's
Oh,
the
My,
second
my-
time.
Sorry,
mine
it was
was 14.
$56.99.
I'm not a numbers guy.
56,
You can clearly see.
$56.99. That's when the price went up because batch 15 was or 16 was $52.99.
I remember early batches being $45. I remember seeing them stacked up in like quantity. Like,
I was hoping
like,
to take
what's
some
this
early
shit?
batches.
I paid 58 for this batch 14.
Holy fuck.
I'd say on
I think we
average, I'd
broke
probably
those.
pay about $100 a bottle for the stack. Because
Well,
I
I
found
got-
a bunch
I got
at
the
retail
Stag
and a
Junior.
few more
I got
than
the
that.
Stag Junior and I got the Old Rip 10, and both of them together with tax was $128.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
buddy. Yes. You should be drinking that old Rip 10 right now. Man. What are you waiting on?
That over 10 was well priced in that because I don't think
Yes,
I
it was.
got mine for that.
Yeah.
I think I paid $150 for my old Rip 10. And then
Oh,
I think it was 69.
200 for my lot B.
Oof.
Well, it was funny because my daughter got them for me. She said, I got you a Stag Junior, and she wants to know if you want another bottle. And I said, Well, what are they? She said, Well, one is a Lot B and one is an Old Rip 10.
Oh, shit.
And I said, Well, give me the Old Rip 10 because it's higher proof. But
Yep.
either way, I was just lucky to
You
get
didn't
the
go
Stag.
wrong.
She told me, no, when she told me, hey, she'll get you another one if you want it. Shit. I
Yes.
said, yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna try a little bit of this Stag 18.
There you go.
Now I got an 18 on it. Look at that.
Now you know.
I just poured this one because
If you know, you know.
Bingo.
It's a good one, man.
you probably shouldn't just slam down the Stag like that, Tim. You might want to enjoy it.
No. I was clear my
Shoot
glass.
it.
I got to rinse it out.
I was gonna say, holy shit! Did
You
T-Rob
just shot wolf it.
fucking shoot down Stag?
No, he
I
only
didn't
does
want
that with,
to. I didn't want to adulterate that Stag with some
We've
Baker's.
heard
does that with Pappy.
that's pretty much his MO.
You did that with Pappy though. Good for you.
Have you tried this?
High
No.
five.
Slug. We'll try this one. Slug. Try this one. Slug. No, try this one. Damn it, my bed's broken.
Yeah,
man, that was-
broke your bed. Sorry.
I did, dude. I mean, hell, shit just fell apart when I sat on it.
That's what she said.
That bed was broken like
now
3
was
years
it
before you got there.
Yeah, that bed's been broken. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
sitting on it or collapsing on it?
When you
Yes.
sit on it, like the bottom two slats just all out because they're. He needs
Broken.
to cut some new slats and make them about. 2
Shane's not
inches
handy
longer
enough to
where
cut
they'll
new
stay on.
slats.
Yeah, he's not. He's not a.
No.
What he
No,
needs to do is
he
stop
needs
buying
to
shit from
engineer that
IKEA.
shit is what he
Like,
needs to do.
No,
Exactly.
T-Rob, what you need to do is quit breaking people's shit is what you need to do.
No, he just no. Shane needs to
Or
know
T Rob, you could
that
just sleep in your truck like some people.
I could.
you know,
You need to quit
I know
weighing
that
That was
IKEA is
comfortable.
not
It was
big
nice to
dude
have a
approved.
full-size bed.
Like,
You big beefy bastard. God
Yeah.
damn
Why are you
it.
so dense? It's the density that did it.
Jesus.
Right.
mhm.
It was concentrated in one spot. And it just couldn't handle it.
T Rob's made from a white dwarf. His density cannot be
I've
explained.
got the density, a lot of
That's right.
density.
Oh, man.
I saw a Piers Morgan video. You can't say dwarf anymore.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's a new one. You can't say, right?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
Dwarf-
if
dwarf
you're,
doesn't
if
count.
you're talking
Referring
about
to a
astronomy,
star. Yeah, if you're talking about a star, you have to be able to say white dwarf.
right, right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
The person
you
who
can't
said
say dwarf. You can't say dwarf tossing.
you're not a
anymore.
dwarf. You are a person
Yeah, but
with
here's the
dwarfism,
thing.
and the guy's like, "No, I'm a dwarf."
Yeah, little people can always get work. That's always been a
Yeah.
motto of mine. They can always find, it might not be glamorous work,
And
but they can
midget
always
is
find
out,
work.
I
right?
mean,
Midget.
we did have
You can
the
midget.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
used
they
to have
can't
a
be
friend who was
played
a
by
bouncer who was
themselves now,
he was a little man. He was 4'8" and he was a bouncer. You
go.
wouldn't want to fuck with this guy
no. Like,
because he had the center of gravity game on you. He was
Fucking
under your weight.
And the blow. He just
Yeah.
right in the nuts. You know?
Next
a
thing
buddy
you
of
know, you're
mine
on your
worked in
back.
I mean, a
corrections, and
straight
he said
shot.
the biggest badass corrections officer was a little person.
Yeah,
Fucking Joe Pesci
Yeah.
types, man.
Pound
Took
for
him the
pound.
fuck down. He didn't care.
Pound for pound.
Joe Pesci was crazy, man.
He's not a dwarf.
Yeah, Joe
Or a little
Pesci's
person.
not that small of
He's
a
just
guy.
short.
though. He's small, but he's not that
Yeah.
small.
You're not the boss of me.
He's like
Yes,
Brian
and
White,
all.
you know.
Oh God. Mark, I'm opening the Old Dragon Bones single barrel rye.
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
You wanna go to bed?
147.7 proof.
Enjoy.
This
I'm
right
gonna
here,
have
Troy?
a little sample of that, and then I'm gonna go right to
Where'd
bed.
you get one,
I
Cheech?
was gonna
I
say
was
good
gonna
night,
say, you
Troy.
better take it easy, Troy. You're gonna wake up naked tomorrow.
We're gonna wake up. We're gonna wake up
There are worse
naked on the
things.
front lawn. Like
The problem is tomorrow I have to drive 270 miles.
You know what
to-
I got left in my old Dragon
You
Bones?
only have to drive 200.
And I know, Troy, that
Get
you
low.
driving,
We'll have a little sip of this.
It's a
just
little
watch
low.
out for big metal stuff that's in your way.
It's so
Don't
dark.
run over it.
I'm
Just-
taking the Subaru. I'm taking the Subaru tomorrow. So
There you go.
if I run
All-wheel
it over,
drive.
metal and not
All-wheel
plastic.
drive. wins the
Absolutely,
day.
Jerry. Yeah, I didn't. People are like, well, get in, get in your truck. I'm like, I
Did you
don't
say
know if I
Derek?
can make it down the stairs.
This does not smell like a rye. This smells like
It's a
a
16-year-old.
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 16 years old.
Well, then she's
It's
legal in
great.
South Carolina. Then
It's Canadian.
Cheech has some too. Oh,
It is Canadian
It's
rye.
Canadian whiskey.
Oh God, it smells fantastic.
Canadian whiskey?
It's
Oh
Canadian. rye.
God, it's burning.
Canadian
my nose.
rye.
Ow.
blame
Well, it's like barley
Canada.
whiskey.
Blame Canada.
16-year-old single bar.
Well,
Canadian
then,
rye.
hey there, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Sip it like
Hey,
it's hot
buddy.
tea.
I'm not your buddy,
Oh
buddy.
my gosh, that's got. I'm trying to.
I'm
get
not
the
your
nose.
god, friend.
I'm not your guy.
I'm not your friend, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your
Cheers,
pal,
Orange. Yeah,
guy.
I might just grab the other one. That Dragon Bone's right over there. That bottle's barely open. I don't even think I opened it.
Oh my God, it's burning my nose.
This
Who's
smells
the
like
hoarder
Boston.
now,
This
Mark?
smells like Boston baked beans.
What?
The candy? Boston baked beans. The candy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
That's what it smells
I
like.
those.
You got an unopened bottle, Mark? Who's the hoarder now?
you're still the
hoard-
order.
I hoard some things.
I was gonna say I didn't get any of that. Thanks, Shane.
Well, this was just one of those. See,
I
that's
didn't get it
the
from Shane either.
I won these on raffles shelf, and that
Yeah.
old Dragon Bone's in the box came from a
There you go.
That whole shelf
Well,
back
I
there
want
is
one.
one.
This whole shelf.
I'm not a hoarder. I'm just lucky.
Didn't pay a dime.
That's it.
I did open it, evidently.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Yep, 16.
Oh, wow.
Here's to the yeah.
She's only 17.
There's only 15 bottles of that? Holy shit.
Evidently.
Wow.
That's what it says.
Tain't many.
And see, I can say those numbers correctly. Jerks.
Good job.
There you
Yes,
go.
you can.
Tomorrow we'll be moving on to double digit numbers.
Oh, sweet.
Hey, Mark, I would like to sleep.
That's
for
when
a
you got to
week.
take your shoes
Can I
off.
get
You know,
a sample?
when we get to double digits, you
What?
got to take your shoes off. You know?
What? Sleep
I
where?
said, Mark, I would like to sleep for an entire weekend. Can I get a sample of that? Sorry.
Just drink some of that Obtainium I sent you, Scott. You'll get a good night's
There's
sleep.
a lot, not much left.
What do I have
Oh,
here?
all right.
This box came with some
It's good
funky
amount,
like,
but not much.
glasses that have like point on the bottom. They're like there's 6 sides, and the bottom is like a point. It lanes on this edge.
Yeah, it's a hex, right? 6 is hex.
Yeah, it's like a hexagon
Yeah.
glass, and that dragon that's hanging on the other one. This dragon medallion.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Cool,
What's
man.
up, Lee? Back, hanging out.
It's a baller.
Oh,
What's up, Lee? Said you were going to jump on. Hello?
Hmm.
He
see you
actually
Monday,
made a cameo earlier.
Mm,
He did
It
come
was
on.
like a brief
briefly.
bam.
was he on? Oh,
He
Yeah.
flipped out Mike Stahl and left.
Seems legit.
His work here was done.
Sounds worth it.
It was so
Mission
funny,
accomplished.
Yeah, mission accomplished right
Man. That's
there.
it.
So who
Yeah.
else is drinking the old Dragon Bones right now or sniffing
oh
it?
God, me, ow. This hurts.
Do you get the Boston
It
baked
hurts?
beans candy
What
off
you
the
slug
nose?
it? You just gotta sip it like it's hot
No,
coffee.
I'm
Good
sipping
Lord.
it, but
It's
like
hot.
it hugs
It is
all the
warm.
way down.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it definitely has a grip
It's
on
got
you.
a hug.
Ah.
It's got
but
the
it doesn't
old.
smell like
It's got the
so-
old Kentucky
so
Moose
rich.
Push me
hug
a little bit.
coming
Man,
down.
come on, man.
It
That's a Canadian hug, eh?
Suck it up.
yeah.
Canadian
Sorry about
Moose
that.
hug.
Oh,
Suck it up.
You can.
So it's a Canadian rye. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Mhm.
16 years old.
It doesn't smell
There you
like
go.
it doesn't come off as a
Oh, God.
rye at all. It's really
No, it
bizarre
doesn't. It
how
smells
un-rye
like
like it is.
That's the thing, though. Can't Canadian ryes like be like?
They could have
actually
0% rye in them and still
Yeah.
call themselves a Canadian rye.
Yeah.
It's bottled by
But
Backbone.
they do have a lot of rye in Canada.
Yeah, oh
It's
yeah,
cold
yeah.
weather,
It's
you
their
know,
major
so-
crop. Yeah.
I mean, you can grow rye year round.
Interesting though.
Same
On the
with,
nose, it's
um,
very bourbon-like.
Wisconsin and Minnesota. If you, like, I was like, "What the heck is
And
that?"
Michigan.
Field? I'd never seen it.
Yeah.
And it was rye. It was rye.
So
field.
if I nose
I
and
mean,
pull
they
away
grow rye around here in the wintertime, winter rye.
on the pull away, I get root beer. I get like a root beer note
Hmm.
just as I'm pulling it away.
Product of Canada. Bottled by Backbone
pull-out.
Bourbon Company, Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Old Dragon Bones. OldBonesBourbon.com.
Yeah. So is
Problem
that all?
is,
Is that
Lee, what if I
backbone?
already
Is
had
backbone
that?
still the
I
same?
mean,
Is that the same thing
Yeah,
as
bone.
backbone?
I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
just longer hair on my chair, my ass. Can I braid it then?
Oh goodness.
Little braided ass hair.
Her dreadlocks are really in.
Dreadlocks on my butt.
The worst part about getting old is when the hair in your ears and nose just goes.
what?
Little braided ass hair.
When you're younger, you don't ever have to worry about that. When you get old, that damn hair goes crazy, man. You lose it up here and it comes out of your ears and nose. You know?
I'm trying a new method. I'm just burning the hair off at this point.
There you go.
It doesn't smell great, but it's effective.
This bottle's in a bed of whatever this is.
Raffia. All right.
Yeah.
Raffia.
Rufio.
Shredded
brings me
paper.
back. Oh my
Just
God.
pubes.
Watching the old movie Hook
Nice.
as an adult
That's box.
has totally different meaning.
Which movie? Hook?
Dude,
We
all
just
those-
watched that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
With
all
Robin
those
Williams.
old Disney movies, man, they got a
So-
lot of undertones that you don't pick up as a kid, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
a
all
buddy of
they,
mine,
they
we
all
were-
do.
Okay, so the movie Old Carter or Coach Carter with
Coach
Old
Carter.
car.
Old Carter has a movie.
The old Carter, the movie.
it's called Coach
I
Carter.
wouldn't call
It's got-
Mark
what's his
Carter
name?
old, but you know he's a mature
his name?
gentleman.
Mature.
Can't think of the guy's name. They had a famous actor, black guy.
Lawrence
Fault.
Fishburne,
No,
Samuel L. Jackson. No,
Ving Rhames.
I know they get confused.
We only have a
Forrest
few.
Whitaker.
Morgan Freeman.
no, it was
Cuba
guy who
Gooden
played-
Jr.
He was in
Cuba
Star
Gooding
Wars. He
Jr.
was in Star Wars.
Billy D.
Miss
Williams.
Windu.
Finn.
Billy D.
Samuel L. Jackson. No,
Billy
no.
D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams.
Colt 45. Malt liquor.
That was the only Star Wars guy.
Samuel L.
Works every
Jackson.
time.
Samuel L. Jackson. Thank you, OH. Jesus.
Hold on, that's how you
said
could get to
that.
Samuel L. Jackson saying he was in Star Wars, not Pulp Fiction. Don't pick
Samuel L.
Pulp
Jackson
Fiction.
has probably been in more movies than any actor
Samuel
ever.
L. Jackson was in the
You don't think Star
Avengers.
Wars?
If somebody would have said motherfucker, I probably would have got it a lot quicker. But
Well,
okay,
Black Snake
anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Black
It
Snake
was
Moan.
Denzel Washington.
Snakes on the plane.
All right.
Where are
Anyway,
these
about Samuel L.
motherfucking snakes?
Jackson.
Get on this motherfucking
Anywho, I don't even know where I was
Go the
going with this
fuck to
fucking
sleep.
story. Oh, I'm watching Coach Carter, and this like actor comes on, and I'm like, turn to my buddy, and I go, "What the fuck is this actor? How do I know him?" And all of a sudden, my buddy stands up mid theater, and he goes, "Rufio," because it was the guy who played Rufio in
Oh,
fucking
shit.
Hook. They actually stopped the movie and like came over the loudspeaker
Removed
and
him
said,
from the.
"Please
I'm
stop doing
sorry, you're
that."
gonna have to
We
sit
know,
your
but
ass
please
down.
stop doing that.
That's pretty funny.
Maybe
That
you
was
want-
hilarious. That was the best time. I don't think we ever were allowed to come
Holy
back to
shit.
the movie theater.
I love when they did that commercial
Oh,
on Chappelle's show. Instead of Sam Adams, it was Samuel Adams
It'll get you drunk.
or Samuel Jackson. It was Samuel
Sam,
Jackson.
Sam Jackson. Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson.
You'll be fucking fat bitches in no time. Yes, I've seen that one many, many times.
That
Yes,
is-
they
We're
deserve
coming
to
up on
die,
the
and
30th
I hope they
anniversary of
burn
Pulp
in
Fiction.
hell.
Just gonna throw that
oh
out there.
man.
Of what?
Pulp Fiction. We're coming up on 30 years
Oh,
of Pulp
God.
Fiction.
oh, dude.
See, that's probably why I
Oh,
didn't get
Pulp
Pulp. I don't get Pulp Fiction all because I was 7.
Zed's dead, baby.
Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs.
It's not a chop. It's not a bike. It's a chopper.
Man, one of the best. It's
It's not a
chocolate.
motorcycle.
when
That was like the first movie that got big. That was like it was just kind of a mind fuck. The whole thing. Like there's no timeline. Timelines are insignificant.
Didn't Reservoir Dogs have a cult following though? Before
Oh,
Pulp?
dude, big cult. I love Reservoir Dogs, man. That was
I just
I
have a
was so
problem
much
with
Reservoir
the
Dogs.
graphic
Well,
nature of Reservoir Dogs. Is a little too graphic for me to be comfortable watching it. It's a great
There
flick.
was
Don't get
booty
me wrong.
raping in Pulp Fiction. Come on, Cheech. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
but that's
the
there's-
Gimp. Hey, get the Gimp out of the box.
Gim sleeping. Well, wake him up.
Zed. Got
Lil,
too
this is what
fried.
happens when you put a bunch of ADHD people all in a room.
Oh my god, that whole scene.
Lil,
yeah.
I'm trying to keep it
Oh,
on top.
fucking Troy, man, that's hilarious. You put the fucking link in the private chat.
Yeah, I did.
That's Bill Burr in the commercial.
It is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What am
It's
I
good
watching?
motherfucking beers.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
That's on the bottom
Oh,
of
it's
the
so
bottle.
good though.
It's good
So good.
motherfucking beer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Absolutely great movie, man.
And the other guy, is that the Ant-Man guy? I can't remember his name.
Paul Rudd? No, I don't think
Yeah,
it's
is
Paul
he in
Rudd.
that commercial too?
I didn't look.
I just closed that window. What did I do? It is.
I'm not sure.
No, it's not Paul Rudd.
It's not him.
It's not the guy in the middle with the gray
No.
jacket. Not Paul Rudd. Okay.
Wow, Bill Burr looks different.
Dude,
got hair.
I love when they do that. When they do that World
That's 20
Series
years
of
ago.
Guys skit on Chappelle's show, and Bill Burr's one of the
13 years ago.
commentators. And when they broke
Jeez.
in, they were robbing the thing. He's like, they tell him to take their clothes off. He's like, that's why I left my wallet in the car.
I hit my wedding ring up my ass earlier.
I saw a stand up with Tom Segura before he met Bill, before he met.
All right, on to something less
and,
alligator.
I It was like, man,
Oh, okay.
Dude, I want that bottle so bad, and I can't
This-
find it nowhere around
Was
here.
it the B? Is that the B523?
Yeah,
The
this is the
B523.
B523.
Everybody around
This
here still got the
Larceny?
A batches.
I'll
this
have a
is
little.
a hitter, man.
I'll have a little of that. That's in my top.
didn't
It's currently in my top 10 whiskeys of the year. It might-
Everybody around here still has the
Might
A
make
Are you
batches.
talking about larceny?
Nobody has the B.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
larceny
The larceny
B5.
batch?
Yeah,
T-Rob,
B523.
you want one?
Ben Demon Hunter didn't
$63 in shipping.
Gwyneth
I see
Paltrow
there's like
make
5 of them
candles
on the
from
shelf.
her box?
America.
At least
Yeah,
a cent.
grab me one. I'll gladly pay it.
I've only
This
seen
bottle-
one, so I bought the one that
I can do
saw.
that.
Dude, like I'm not gonna be able to let it open up before I drink it all. Like it's gonna.
Mine's
I've
been
heard
open
so
for like a
good
month
things
and a
about
half,
that
so
bottle. I want
it's ready
one so
for
bad.
a little revisit.
Does it get better with time, Huge?
What is it?
I haven't had it in about a week and a half, so I'm gonna drink a little right now and see.
I went to a
But
store
it's
two
been good
days.
right off the rip, though. Like as soon
That's
as
what
I
I'm
opened it, it was
saying.
good. Yeah,
When I opened it, dude, it was. Ooh.
I'm gonna have a little sip right now.
There you
Come
go.
on.
There
23.
you go.
Oh, I can nose this all day long. This
Nice.
is
But I got a bottle of Old Granddad Bonded and 114 today from the same place.
Yeah.
there
I
you
got
go.
3 or 4 of these bottles that's just on the shelf.
Oh,
I
wow,
tried to
man.
get a backup today, and it was all gone.
Yeah,
man.
this is the only one
I
I've
don't think
seen
I've ever
so far.
I haven't seen it around here.
Yeah, I haven't
I
seen,
saw it, I
like
bought
I
it.
say, the last 2 times I went to some of the big stores that turn over a lot of stuff, they both of them still had the A batches. They and I mean it's freaking August now, you know. I don't know what they're doing with the B batches around here, but
Oh, there's a big
I'll
Silver
put them on
Dragon
the
ones.
shelf.
Yeah. I need
Yeah.
more
Aaron,
water.
can you get the
I'll be back.
B523?
Still tasty.
I just got the Bazooka Joe bubblegum thing on the
Joe
back
the
end.
Very-
Bubblegum.
If
It's very
so,
bubblegum.
message me at fifthquartertailgate@gmail.com.
I tell you
Yeah.
what I like a lot about this B523 Larceny is it's not overly sweet. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. Like,
No,
Right.
there's actually a little bit of sourness on it, which I enjoy. I like the sourness on the finish on this. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'll have to blind it against some other stuff, but this is really fantastic. I just think the Larcenys keep
I
getting
poured a
better.
little of the C batch from last year.
that's a good badge too, man.
This is a good one. Yeah,
I gotta see
like
man about
this
a horse.
that's right.
But right when I bought that B523, man, good lord,
Oh yeah, I've heard
caramel
everybody says
setty,
it's great
like
bottle.
caramel, like a little,
Yeah.
like what Cheech was saying. There's a little
Yeah.
sour twinge on the end.
Oh
Yep.
wow,
I
man!
really like that.
Yeah,
It's
I'm a
almost
big caramel.
funky. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah,
little
it's all-
funky.
A little funky. Yeah,
Funky.
I like
There you
funky
go.
whiskeys though.
I do too. Yeah.
That's why I like some of those early smoke wagons or those early smoke wagons uncut unfiltered are funky
Yeah.
as moldy cheese. It is. But this Larceny is back, still hitting the spot.
I don't know.
There you go.
Good stuff. I just think they're getting better. I just think the Larcenys are getting better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they.
At the same time as the ECBP is kind of dropping off.
They're getting worse. Yeah. Why are they?
I don't know if they're
worse?
getting worse. I just don't think it's hard to live up to what they've done previously. They're going to have to, and obviously dropping the age statement lower is not going to help them at all. But
Yeah.
you never know. They might put out a banger of a whiskey that's under 12 years. It happens.
I don't
all the
know.
time.
I've heard that they might be releasing a 13-year.
Yeah.
So the 9 batch this year, the C batch is
Right,
going to be
the
a
C
13-year age statement.
Right.
Ooh,
So
Yeah.
even though we had the one that dropped to 11, what was it, 11 years, 9 months?
yeah.
The B
And
batch.
just under
The C
So
batch
they
is
may
going to
not
be over
all
13.
drop below, but there'll be some.
Listen, if you're just trying to
thing
bring the
around
best
here
whiskey
with
to
the-
market, you
Wow.
can't. The age probably doesn't matter as much as
No,
Age statements don't
think.
matter.
The
folks.
blend matters the most.
Well, the good thing about the Larceny's getting so much better is they're $12 to $15 cheaper than the ECBPs around
Well,
here. So
right now,
yeah, right now, but yeah,
I wonder.
I mean the
I would think
Larcenys are
that the
59
Larceny would
and
be
the other ones are
less.
72.
I would think that
Yeah.
the Larceny would be more scarce as far as like how many bottles they produce in a year, but maybe they're the same. I don't know.
We're
But
talking about Heaven Hill, man. We're
Yeah.
talking Heaven
Hey,
Hill.
they're pumping it out.
I don't think they're too much different.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They're just as prevalent. Although
the
I
water-
definitely see the ECBP
Trend's
also.
been better over the past few years. Yeah.
What?
What'd you say?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have the B523. The latest one I have is a C922, so I'm going to do that one.
That's when I just
Yeah.
pulled.
Yeah, that's
That'll be my
solid,
last
too.
pour of the night.
Yeah, that's a good
What?
one.
What do we got?
126.6. Yeah, that'll be last pour.
All right, I got to pick a last pour. What am I going to have?
Okay.
I'm looking for suggestions from people in chat
Little
and or
John.
on screen.
Your last
I'm gonna do
pour?
a Weller 107.
Ooh, Weller. I would actually have to dig for a Weller.
Scott would
That's
do
on the
a
bottom
Weller.
shelf underneath.
Is that the one
everything.
you got from me or the one you won on stream somewhere?
This is the one I got from you.
Hold on. Tilt the camera up. What's the bougiest 4-gate that you got? Are those 4-gates right above you?
They're all bougie.
Yeah.
What's the bougiest?
Look at that.
That's not even, the
bougie.
4-gates aren't
Look
even the
at that.
bougiest thing on the shelf.
4-gates right there.
You got the Indiana Foundation?
I think
do.
old Carters are bougier than that.
True.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Cheech has a couple of those.
I probably have. I have like
I just
5 or
have one
6
just
bottles
sitting
of
right
old
here.
Carters. I don't
I
have
got
a ton.
them. They're all over the place.
I only have 4 gates.
I just got 4
This
of
is
the
the only old
of the
Carter
out
Kelvin
there.
2.
Yeah,
Dude,
rub it in.
you
I'm
guys,
fine.
dude.
Go ahead.
OH
I've
Storm.
never had an old
Thrown
Carter.
out a 4-gate. I do not have.
Right, man. It's
Yeah.
4-gate.
I don't have that one either. Cheech, it's
Does it not make it to that coast?
Oh,
No.
I've never had a 4-gate. I mean, I've tasted some, but I've never had a bottle of one.
I never
Or
had a Carter.
another really allocate, like a King of
Pretty
Kentucky.
sure if you can
never
get seal
had it.
box,
Nope,
I'm
I've
pretty
seen
sure
it.
they still
I've
have
had
the
it.
Kelvin 5.
I've had the King of Kentucky 2020, and that thing was so good.
That was old Carter. Dragon Ball.
Oh no!
Are you okay, Mark?
Perfect.
Good.
Wow, you snapped right out of it, dude.
That was a great composure pull there. You know?
Mark's awake.
That was Dragon
Oh
Balls.
shit! What is Cheech getting?
You told him to get some bougie.
I
You had
did.
a couple of drops of Dragon Balls.
He had to
That's
count
one
how
of
many
the
4-gates he had.
I did not count how many 4-gates I have.
I have 17
Is it
4-gates.
under or
I do not
over
have
10?
17 4-gates.
He doesn't need to count. He knows.
Killing two.
Little Kelvin
Oh
2.
shit!
Cheech, that's rude. That's rude.
Okay.
It's all Sean's
Yeah,
fault. He said,
yeah.
I don't know if this is the bougiest whiskey I have, but it was the bougiest whiskey I could reach.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn.
I got
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
It's just whiskey.
Man, that C922 is good too.
I think Larson kind of started hitting their stride on the B batch of
They
21.
are, man.
So B521's good, but unfortunately the C921's not that great. And then the B522, the A and B 522 are good, but not great.
Right.
And then the C, they got a good one last year.
The C921 Elijah Craig is really good. I got a back of it.
Actually, my favorite of the recent ones is the B522 on the Elijah Craig.
Lil, we're in Kentucky October 3rd through the 8th. I think we leave on the 8th.
That's the Bourbon on the Banks weekend.
Just that Saturday for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Bourbon on the Banks is a small and, well, I don't know if it's small, but it's a short event. It's 4 hours long.
I got you.
It's like an afternoon.
Is there not a
Like
Friday
12 to
event
4 or
for that
something.
too?
I don't know what's going on Friday. I know during the day we have plans, but I don't know what we're doing Friday
I thought
night.
there was a Friday event associated with Bourbon on the Banks, but right now they only have the general admission tickets.
Oh, yeah. The VIP stuff sold out.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to the
Speaking of
regular
which, I
one.
gotta talk to Jerry Black.
There you go.
Hey, Pete.
You'll probably be eating pizza Friday, so.
I told Jerry Black I was going to the Omaha Bourbon Fest, but I don't think I'm going to make it. I have a commitment.
Omaha.
Lion, Sack.
I know. I told him I was going to make it, but I
Scott
realized what day it was.
Yeah, I don't like.
Why you breaking your promises about the local?
Uh-oh. Going to that 311 concert, Scott?
Hey.
Going to that.
All right. I'm
I've
pouring
actually
this.
I've met 311. They are a bunch. They're as big a douches as they look.
They got a great drummer. Chad Sexton's a great drummer.
Oh yeah.
But he's a douche.
No, he's the only. Well, I won't say he's the
Probably-
only cool guy in the band, but he's cool.
I'm
Who's
more
the-
talking about the drummer or the guitarist and the singer.
You mean S.A. Martinez?
Ooh.
I don't practice Santeria.
Oh, that's the worst song. ever.
That's Sublime. That's
I
Sublime.
fucking hate Sublime.
God.
Ouch.
See, they have some funny ass songs in there.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I pop a cap and
We're West Coast, man. You got to take it easy.
Is that what it is? If you're a West Coaster, you like that guy?
Well, I mean, everybody in Tacoma, especially on 6th Avenue, if you told them it was any year but 1993, like they're stuck in 1993.
They're still buying CDs.
They're
I'm going to run out this weekend to buy the new Alanis Morissette CD.
They're like, Kurt Cobain did what?
No, wait. Actually, new Alanis Morissette CD.
I'm just vamping here, Mark. I only said it because I was listening to Atlantis today.
No, I don't
Dude,
have a gun.
I'm gonna sell.
Oh yeah, I do have a gun.
I do have a gun.
I
Sorry.
Playlist on
Yes,
Apple
I
Music.
do have a gun. You should change the lyrics.
On Apple Music, you can go. There's a playlist called "I Miss Grunge." That's the name of the playlist.
Oh my god!
And it'll run you through all that
Tacoma.
90s shit.
That's what.
You know what though? Like, you give shit to Alanis, but
That's a great song, The Rooster.
she's still pretty hot. Compared, like, I
had no
choice.
Hold on, Scott. Who'd you say was hot?
Alanis
Courtney
Morissette,
Love?
She's still hot, man. I had a
Dude, whole Malibu. I love that song.
Like,
And y'all parts.
what can I say? I have a thing for like some hippie granola women. Okay?
Sean is still
It's
working on
fun.
this Mash and
I
Metal
like it.
original versus cover song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How come nobody's merged like Lilith Affair and Whiskey? We got Mash and Metal. We need like Mash and complaining about everything.
Mash and Karen?
Mash and Karen. Oh, that's
Oh shit, dude!
What's that channel, Mark?
If
Let's go.
Dave Coulier hadn't have dumped her, she would not have all that music that she put out.
Most
you know?
people forget about Dave Coulier.
Yeah,
Cut it out.
Complainer, dude.
Cut it out.
yeah.
Oh, that guy was.
That was
horrible.
Full House. Dave Coulier.
Full House.
Full House, baby.
So
Yeah.
he was so when I used to
He's a comedian too, right?
host open mic night at a comedy club in Jacksonville for 2.5 years. Dave Coulier would come through about every 6 months.
Oh shit!
Same fucking act every time. He never had new.
He never switched it up.
Never had new.
Fuck, man.
He had a solid 15 minutes, but his sets were like 22 minutes, so he would have to like try to improvise.
That's like
Same
Dice,
every
man.
time.
That's like Andrew Dice Clay, man. Just go
Remember
with
somebody that heckled him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got heckled. This is back when Ellen DeGeneres used to wear. She used to wear dresses.
Women clothes?
Right, yeah.
She was straight.
Yeah, she used.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Wore women's clothes, yeah.
Yeah, she was. She was a little less out at the time.
Yeah.
Super nice. She was very nice back then.
Yeah, she treats her people like shit now. But
Now. Once you
Yeah.
got the money, you don't have to be nice anymore.
Well, that'd be nice.
God damn you, ISIS!
That escalated quickly.
That
And it always does.
nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No.
Our key weapon is surprise. Amongst our weaponry are such diverse elements as fear, surprise, ruthless efficiency, and almost fanatical devotion to the Pope. But I've never seen that skit.
Never ever, no,
Oh,
not even
dude.
once.
I had
What's
that.
that? What's that group you're talking about? Is that
I
like
had that on
Monty
vinyl.
Boa or something?
one time.
Monty Boa Constrictor? Is that what's called?
Monty Python. I had
Oh,
Monty
Python, yeah, that's-
live at City Center.
Their live stuff is weird.
Run
weird.
away!
Double album.
Fetch a Lavash. What? Fetch a Lavash. Run away!
We're here for a
I
shrubbery.
want to return the parrot. He's dead. Well, he's
Dead.
not dead. He's pining. He's not.
He's
pining.
only sleeping.
He's only sleeping.
He's fucking snuffed it.
Bring out your
Somebody glued him to the porch.
Bring out your dead.
You can't expect
not
that.
dead.
You are now.
I'm not quite dead yet.
When's your next round? Thursday. Oh, do us a favor.
Do us a favor. My
Oh,
daughter
very much.
asked, she's like, when can I watch Monty Python movies? I'm like,
Anywhere in this house.
Dude.
it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit.
We were listening
Never?
to them albums in middle school.
never.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
College.
It's
In
so
college.
young
Just
when I
watch
got
She's still in
exposed to
elementary
Monty
school. She can wait a
Python,
little bit
dude.
longer.
I don't know. I
Oh,
watched Blazing
Monty
Saddles at
Python
12.
and Benny Hill used to come on
My parents
PBS
were
Oh,
irresponsible.
yeah.
on Saturday night.
You're right.
The song is called Yakety Sax.
Yakety Sax.
Nice.
Yeah,
Don't talk back.
Oh my
That's
god.
right.
Don't
That's
call
the
back.
song. That is the song.
dude.
Hey, I remember
Benny
Benny
Hill,
Hill
you'd always
fondly.
catch a flash of a boob, you know, or
Yep.
something.
Oh,
First
yeah.
movie on TV was Benny Hill. Right after Black Belt Theater on Saturday
The
night.
BBC.
Yep, that's Saturday night, man.
Where
Lawrence
the
Welk,
voices
Black
didn't
Belt
match the action.
Theater, Benny Hill.
Yep. Benny Hill was the greatest, man.
Yep.
And wavy lines, and you try to tune the shit in.
You had to
Not me.
You had to push the buttons. You had to push the buttons on the cable box, and if you got them hung between two,
You
it
get a
would
clear picture
up.
for a half a
Yeah, get
second.
clear picture for it.
Zip, it looks like a boob. Wait, maybe that's a bush. I can't tell. Zip, zip, zip.
The scrambled channels, yeah.
My parents
Then when I
used
was
to have
in
one of
college,
those.
I
Hold up.
figured out.
Ben says, were there any grunge bands from Spokane? Weren't they all from Spokane?
No, they were all from Seattle.
Oh, it's Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle was the mainstay.
Yeah. I'm sure Spokane, like Screaming Trees or something, might have been from Spokane.
Right. Let's see.
You know, one of those auxiliary.
Grunge bands from
Northwest.
Spokane.
Well, I mean, it rains so damn much, it had to be like angsty as fuck. So
Seattle sucks. Just gonna tell you.
I mean,
I'm glad you
Oasis
came on just
still
for that.
seriously
Troy.
trying to straight up discuss whiskey and staves and wood. Well, we're talking about Monty
wood.
Python. The hell?
That's right.
Hey, Mike.
Shit,
Where the hell
So
is
you had the
Toronto?
Melvins.
You are the man.
You had the Melvins. You had Mud Honey.
Way to hang
Oh,
in
Mud
there.
Honey. Yeah, there you go. Mud Honey.
Mud Honey was a good.
That's
band,
where Mike
yeah.
McCready from Pearl Jam started. He was in Mud Honey
Yeah.
first.
Let's
Did
see
I-
here.
Oh, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Buffalo Jones.
What was Benny Hill and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
That's
Wasn't
Dick
he like
Van
the main
Dyke.
character?
Dick Van Dyke was in Chitty Chitty.
But
Bang
yeah.
Bang.
where the hell was Benny Hill?
There's probably a whole other version that we don't know about.
Yeah, evidently.
that they
Yeah.
go over the
Chitty Chitty
pond. they
Bang
just-
Bang? Okay, I gotcha. That makes sense
Yeah.
from Benny Hill, but Bang and Chitty.
He was the toy maker.
Titty.
I didn't know. I know he's in a lot of old shit though.
Okay.
Where did
He
Sean
left you,
go?
Troy. He left you, Troy.
So
I
actually,
literally
George
put on my
Lynch
Ice
is
shirt
from
for him.
Spokane,
Look at this.
from Dockin.
And he's back to whiskey. Jesus.
Where-
Oh, shit. Just like on point.
Oh, that burned. That's hot whiskey.
Woo! What are you drinking?
Toast is
Ford
toasted,
Gate Kelvin
okay.
2.
Damn it,
Kelvin,
Sean.
Kelvin
I
too,
just
baby.
let my ears on fire. Jeez.
I see
I had
that.
that was good. I had that in Shane's, the Kelvin.
I
too.
might have just picked up a few extra bottles of the Kelvin 2.
Nice.
They're not all for
Extra
me.
bottles of 2? Nice.
Yeah, picked up
Yeah.
on the way back from Michigan. I picked up 4 more bottles.
Kentucky?
No,
Wow. Nice. Okay.
unfortunately, I drove through Kentucky at night. Like overnight, I
Yeah,
missed all of
Everything was
Kentucky. So,
closed.
Georgia.
yes,
There is a state in the southeast
Ohio?
that has a glut of whiskey.
hmm
Not Florida.
It kills me.
South Carolina.
it's not Florida. It's not South
It is
Carolina
not
either.
South Carolina.
It's the home of 13th colony.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yes.
Shh, don't tell everybody. How
Too late.
many people are watching this? I don't know.
I mean, it's not a small
Congrats,
state.
Scott.
18.
No, it
over
is not,
over
man.
3 hours, buddy.
We're hunting
We have
rabbits.
been going for a while.
I'm hunting
Longer
whiskey.
than quiet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's rabbit
I'm
season,
hunting
duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, whiskey
I say
season,
it's
rabbit
duck
season, whiskey
and
season.
that's final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Awesome. Now, is that the
Georgia has
original
very
movie, The Italian
Bugs
Job,
Bunny
or
may or may
the
not have
one
been the
with
best
Marky
show on
Mark?
TV ever.
The one with Marky Mark and the funky punch.
Wait, what?
Marky Mark and the Funky Munch.
Martinelli
They're,
said
they're talking
Benny
about
Hill
the
was also in
Italian
the
job.
Italian Job.
That's not
But I said,
Marky
is that
Mark,
the
is it? I thought that was
original
Ben.
one, or-
I thought that was Ben Affleck.
No, it was Marky Mark.
No.
Is it Mark? Whatever.
No, that was Mark. That was
Insert
Mark Wahlberg.
slightly
The remake.
dumb, overly developed.
And,
I'll tell you what,
what's her
I
name?
saw
The girl from Brazil,
Oppenheimer the other day, and I couldn't figure out who this actor was, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's Josh Hartnett! Where the fuck has that guy been?"
Wow.
You know, he
Josh
was in
Hartnett.
everything, like
Holy
in the
shit.
'90s, 2000s.
I don't
I
even
thought
know
that
who
guy
you're
was
talking
dead.
about.
Oh, you would know. He was in like Pearl Harbor, and
I never saw it.
yeah,
Really?
Yep.
Cheech disappeared.
I don't like war movies, except for Full Metal Jacket
He was
and
a
Apocalypse
teen
Now
heartthrob. He was in a lot
and The
of
Deer
Teen
Hunter. Those are the three. That's all you need. You need those three, and then you're done.
No Band of Brothers?
Deer Hunter
Nope,
is
never
so
seen it.
good. Oh gosh, I love the Deer Hunter.
Band of Brothers is good.
You know,
Platoon is really good.
Platoon. I've seen Platoon. That's good. Heartbreak Ridge. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go back a little bit. How about Forrest Gump? Have you seen Forrest Gump?
Yes, I've seen Forrest Gump.
Okay.
Is that technically a war movie? I don't think so.
Oh no, but it's got war in it. So
Yeah,
No,
right.
yeah.
I apologize for disrupting your Black Panther party.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that was one of the when that dude backhanded Jenny, dude, he just went full on, man. He went across that damn table and cleaned that dude's clock, man.
Well,
That
he had
was
it
so
coming. He
funny.
had it coming.
He
Did
did
have
have it coming. He
I've-
beat the hell out
I've
of
never
him.
seen Saving Private Ryan or Wind Talkers. I have
But,
seen Saving
okay.
Ryan's Privates. though.
So,
That's a great film.
so there are two war movies that you need to see. One was made in the 1970s, and it's called A Bridge Too Far. And it is one of the most authentic war movies ever made. The Germans actually speak German. When the Germans are speaking, it's subtitled. And Saving Private Ryan is the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those movies are also like
For-
3
for-
hours long, right? I just don't have time.
Yeah, they're
Look,
two
I've
and a
never
half-
seen
2
Schindler's
hours
List because
ahead.
it's too long. People are like, oh, you got to see
Schindler's
Schindler's
List
List. I'm like,
Yeah, that's a good
I
movie.
ain't the time to see
That is a good
Schindler's
movie.
List.
But as
But
far
people
as
have to bring it up
Schindler's
every
List-
week.
What about Shawshank
1.5
Redemption?
speed.
That movie's like awesome.
I've seen Shawshank Redemption 150 times easily.
Okay, but it's also
So you have time to watch another.
So-
Okay.
Now, here's the thing about Shawshank. You can run into Shawshank like flipping around or whatever. You just happen into it any time in the movie. You're like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm going to just watch the rest of this. No matter where it is in the movie. If you catch it in the beginning, it's great. If you catch the last 15 minutes of it, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wind Talkers. I should probably watch that. That sounds like a good movie.
Wind Talkers is really good.
I've heard it's good.
Even though it's got Nicolas Cage in it, the premise of the movie and
How
the
dare
fact
you.
that it's a true
Did you
story.
not see Raising
How
Arizona?
dare you? How dare you? Yeah,
Raising
Nicolas
Arizona
Cage
is
is
a
national
classic.
treasure.
Nicolas
That's why he
Cage's
played
opus.
it in. That's why he was in.
Is that the first Coen movie? The Coen Brothers?
I have no idea, but
Arrow?
that's a great
I
movie.
think it
It is
was.
so good,
That
though.
is a great movie.
So fucking good.
The doctor told us that my wife's womb was a barren
What
place
what-
where my seed could
What's the
find
best
nourishment.
That's the funniest part.
Oh,
Sorry.
Shawshank.
So Raising
I feel like-
Arizona and I think True Romance came out in the same year.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Or the one right after the other. I remember
He's gonna
that.
hammer fist somebody, just rakes his fingers across the ceiling. Yeah. So
I mean,
funny. So stupid.
T Rob, don't you like Con Air? God, Con Air is such a great movie. I love that movie.
Con Air's a
Face
great
Off. You
movie.
can't
I
get better than
hate the
Face Off.
accent.
That's another
The
one.
accent that he tried to use is just
Oh, yeah.
horrible. It's the worst.
All right,
Southern
so
accent
Nicolas
of
Cage
anybody
movies,
in
best ones. Bringing Out the Dead,
Face Off.
Face Off,
Raising Arizona.
Leaving
Face Off
Las
was good.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider's really good. Yep.
That's right. The first one, not the
The
first
first one, yeah.
Raising Arizona.
Raising
that's-
Arizona is the
one.
one.
Raising Arizona was.
Con Air is good too, but
Con Air's great. I like it.
Lee, he is a horrible actor, but he's he's lovable.
Yeah.
I like him in Valley Girl.
Hey, Valley Girl. I was getting ready to say Valley Girl was a great movie.
Nick Coppola, back when he
Yeah.
wasn't
Nick Cop-
faking his
yeah.
name when
He was trying to hide the name afterwards. Yeah. he didn't want-
Gone in 60
long
Seconds
ago.
is pretty. That's a remake movie, but they did a really good job. About
They
that.
did, and that's
I
one of those
love
that I
when-
can. It'll just be on, and I'll watch it.
when in Valley Girl when they go when he does the first date with the girl, and he takes his buddy Fred along because it's gonna be a double date, and his buddy is introducing to the other girl. He said, "Hello, my name is Fred. I like 31 flavors, and my favorite color is magenta."
Tim thought that was the slickest line, so he learned it.
So just, man.
He's like, "What the hell is magenta? Where's
Matchstick
Google?"
Men? That was a good one.
There's no Google back then.
I know. And her parents were damn hippies. They were stoners.
That was such a good movie. That movie, people don't realize it's right up there with Hollywood Nights for me. It's like one of those coming of age movies.
Hollywood Nights, man.
Coming of age movies.
Taste the punch.
It's got a little wang to it. I've had this taste in my mouth before.
I've had the taste in my mouth before.
My dick is in the punch.
Back when Robert Mall was funny.
Oh, he was so funny in that movie. The Pie Wagon.
Yep. Oh, and Fran Dresser.
Fran Dresser. Hey, Bob, did you come? Hey, Bob.
I'm sorry, Ben Demon Hunter, but Braveheart is nowhere near
Listen,
the
Ben's
top.
Canadian. You got to always put that modifier on there.
Okay.
Remember the asterisk.
But Braveheart is
He's sorry about that.
a terrible movie. You should be sorry for that.
Oh, Braveheart is terrible.
Braveheart is the story about people.
Terrible movie.
Sorry,
Just
Tom.
to let you know.
Rob, it's horrible. It's not good.
This
not
whole
good.
arm is devoted to,
Yeah.
Scottish heritage stuff.
Why don't you drink more scotch?
Yeah, T-Rob drink. You know why? Because bourbon is so fucking delicious.
It's good, man.
It's like, wow, this is good. Let me drink some scotch.
Sweeter
It
palate,
sucks.
man. I'm all about I'm way more into bourbon than ever. There's very few scotches that I like, and no peated scotches.
I just got a bunch of these. You seen these?
Oh no!
Oh,
What are they?
You mean
It's
these?
the old label 101s.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
They're
Did
not
you
quite
check
old,
the laser
old
code?
enough yet. What's that?
Did you check the laser code?
E's. I think these start with an E.
Ooh,
Yeah.
dude, those are like 2015, 2016.
Yeah, E's. These are all E's.
nice.
Wow.
Yep.
I got one F, and the rest of them are G's. These are most of the ones I have are early 2018.
Yeah. This is that
They
store
are
that I
so
went
good.
to that had the first ones I bought were the Austin Nichols ones at the store.
Oh yeah,
And then I
yeah.
went back to get the Austin Nichols ones, and I guess I got all the ones they had.
Yeah, they were.
But they
gone.
had those on the shelf. I was like, oh, let me see those.
Are those fifths or liters?
Those are fifths.
Okay, these are all liters.
Oh, I didn't get the liters.
Yeah, liter cola.
Yeah, we don't. Liter bottles in Florida go to I can't say 100%. They mostly go to restaurants and hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think this place that had these, they must have been stuck in the back somewhere and they forgot about them because when they put them out, the only ones they have are the liter bottles, and they're all from 2017 and 2018.
crazy.
So evidently they've been sitting in a back room somewhere for up 10 years.
Listen, I just got a 2021 Michter's barrel strength rye last week.
Yeah, I
A
saw it. Yeah, the other night.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
that one.
In a store?
Yeah, one of my the
chilling
store
there?
the stores that's closest to my house.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, I had to buy a package, but it was all retail. I had to buy 2 other Michter's products, which I'm fine with.
Oh,
That's
well,
fine.
yeah.
Is that store? So if you're on the island over
Yeah.
there by Salt Life Grill,
Right.
and you coming off the island back into St. Augustine,
Mhm.
and you go through that, you go past A1A, and you're going, and you go right before you go over that viaduct. There's a liquor store like over there to the left.
Yep. It's not that one.
It's not that one.
That place is decent, but it's not my place.
Right. I've heard some people got some decent stuff over there.
I get
but,
some.
yeah.
That was the first place I ever found the Alberta Premium. Was that store that you were talking about? The original cast strength rye.
Yeah. I know
Which-
the couple of times that I've been down there, I would go and look at different places, and I talked to one person at one of those, the Florida ABC
Yeah.
that never has anything.
Or ABCs that aren't actual ABCs. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And they're like, well, you need to go over there, and this guy's got some pretty good stuff. So, but I never made it over there.
Yeah, that store's decent. I occasionally get stuff from the
right.
Allocated stuff tends to be few and far between and overpriced.
And then there's another one over there where San Sebastian Wine. If you go over the bridge, right there on the right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's one of my places.
That's good. Okay,
that's a good place. That's where I got my mixers. 10-year rye, 10-year bourbons. Got those from that place.
All right, I'm gonna head out. I got to go harass Sean over at Whiskey Wars before I go to bed.
Oh, is he on?
He's on. He's got Ben and Shredword on. So
there you go.
Yeah, they've been on for a while.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut out too. Hey, enjoy it, guys.
You're up. Did you have the 18?
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Did you enjoy that?
I did, man. That 18 was nice, man.
Oh, yeah.
That thing was good.
Cool.
Had a lot of good flavor to it.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Let's see y'all.
Cheers, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
There y'all.
Mojo, that 187 is pretty spectacular, actually. I probably put it in my top 5 as well. It's good. I'm not going to drink any more of it tonight because I don't remember the last time I drank it. It's 187 proof. It's it's memory eraser. That's what that is. There's something you want. I don't know where Mojo got it from, but I got it from Mojo.
Okay.
It's one of those things that it doesn't come from anywhere. It just exists.
Sativa to indica.
Yeah.
Is there really a difference?
Yeah, of course. There's a huge difference between sativa and indicas. Medicinally speaking.
It's been a minute since my
Maggie Valley. Oh, there you go. Well, North Carolina in the house.
There you go.
So is Stag tailgate whiskey?
I don't. For tailgate whiskey, I think 101. I think Wild Turkey 101 is good for tailgating.
Yeah, I'm not.
Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, good
Maybe
for tailgating.
maybe that's a celebration pour afterwards if you win.
Yeah, after maybe.
Yeah. Or you put that in your flask that you take into the game.
OH, I've had ADH's Whiskey King, and it's in my top 10. My problem with top 5s is I want it to be stuff that's a little more readily available.
Yeah.
Than a channel pick or a store pick.
I can't do picks in my top 10.
Now the Nash Tucky's interesting because anybody could have bought that from Nash Tucky when it dropped.
True.
Anybody could have bought it. If you found out about it, you could have bought it. So I think they're still in the running. But yeah, that Matt Porter whiskey, as far as best tasting whiskeys I've had, it's probably in the top 3 this year.
Is that what you're talking about?
That one. Yes,
Yep,
yes. It's so fucking good.
Okay. Thanks, Big Dick.
Yeah, that's a fantastic bottle. I had to hide mine for myself, so I don't drink it.
I'm not going to crack it right now, but
I mean, it's kind of a small bottle, but really,
I do have it now. I'm not going to crack it, but I have a sample of a certain Wild Turkey Ambarana. Not gonna
might be the best Amarana finish whiskey I've ever had.
Yeah,
it's pretty damn good.
A Wild Turkey one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Jigs.
Yeah, Jigs is the best.
Yeah. So we got to figure out when we're gonna do that. We got to.
I'm available. I thought about that today. I was like, do we do it on Vic's channel? Like, I think that's what Jigs suggested.
Okay.
But as far as like getting the most people to see it,
I will say if you want it done before September, like I'm out in September. Like
you're okay.
I got shit.
Hell, we could do it Tuesday. We could do it on my channel. I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know where.
I could tell you this. I've got the box over here. You remember what happened the last time he sent us out samples? I jumped the gun.
Yeah.
I haven't even opened the box. I just tracked the box. The box is sitting over there. It's sealed. I want nothing to do with it until we do this tasting. So Mashville's in for Saturday. Is that next Saturday, Vic? That'd be my guess.
Like
Tomorrow?
Okay.
Tomorrow, me and Jen are going to go live at 10 p.m. Next Saturday is what Vic said.
Okay.
I'm good for that.
I could probably do that.
Yeah. Who else is in on that? Deathless Dan?
Yeah.
This Parafilm shit is some bullshit.
It can be.
Yeah.
Should probably just try to open the fucking cap. Come right off.
I just usually have a knife nearby.
That's too easy.
You know, just a couple of them, just handy.
Vic's going to go on until 10 a.m. anyway. So.
There you go. No, I left one out.
Cheech is going to do a 6-hour stream.
I'm thinking like 5, maybe 6. Jen only committed to the first 2 hours, so
I'm going 3 hours, 3.5 hours strong.
There you go.
Vic's not going live.
Not tonight.
Not tomorrow.
He's gonna come hang out with me, allegedly.
Well, cheers, Big Vic. You guys mentioned it, so I'm going to have a splash.
There you go. I need to either up my patrons or decrease my patrons because I'm not getting most of those picks. So,
well, Vic sent me a sample, so.
Oh no, is Whiskey Wars over? I think he's done.
Did he?
He
Everybody
wrapped.
laughed and now it's over. Yeah.
Yep.
It's all good.
Yeah, I was gonna go over there.
Mm-hmm.
No, he wrapped.
Oh.
Yeah.
It says live. Oh, okay.
Is he there? Is he on?
I don't know.
I see something that says he streamed 3 hours ago.
Oh, well, it's probably over then.
Yep.
Just David.
Because StreamYard and YouTube are different.
True. What's up, DMC?
It's probably in the back room, though.
DMC, did you crack that Fargate
Click a
yet?
StreamYard background link.
No, I don't have that link.
I don't either.
It's on his YouTube. Now we're here. Everyone else talking. Hi. I'm in two shit. This is Inception kind of shit going on here right here.
You're in both.
Yeah, we'll hear both. Why not? Oh,
All
okay.
right, well, I'll probably shut it down if y'all are going over to.
I should probably get going.
This is my mowing hat.
Yep. All right, Mark. Good night, Mark.
See ya.
Cheech.
I'm gonna head out
Hey,
too.
everybody.
All right, you shutting it down, Scott?
Yeah,
Good night,
I'm gonna
everybody.
shut it
See you
down.
tomorrow night.
See you guys tomorrow
Yes,
over at Cheech's.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
All right.
Cheers.
Good night, everybody.